wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Well, we are back. DiPietro and Rothenberg with you. A happy 2026. So much going on. I mean, the world of college football, unbelievable. The NFL, just greatness from the locals. Giants playing their best game since, I guess, week 17 of last year, probably against the Indianapolis Colts. The people of St. Martin are, in fact, safe. Weather was unbelievable. Rick, how are you? Happy New Year.
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks. Before we get started, though, quickly, I want to say thank you to all of our listeners, YouTube subscribers, everybody that consumes the show. I announced the hats were going live on the show before we took our break.
Yeah.
And almost had a mini nervous breakdown at the house. Cass was like, let's go live. It's a great time to do it. We should be fine. Oh, no. We were not fine. No. We were not fine. What
happened?
David.
Yes.
That thing lit up like you wouldn't believe. 45 minutes, done. Out.
You were sold out in 45 minutes? You're like the Beatles.
Minutes. Less than an hour, we sold out. Then pre-orders started to hit. The hat I'm wearing today, the putty Navy hat.
I'm surprised you didn't have to send it out to somebody.
I almost did. This thing, like hotcakes, man. You can't. Like, this thing was just in pre-order. So, people went crazy, and it was awesome. We got more hats coming. We got them. We're shipping them out. You name it. I think Lonnie got his hat. There's a bunch of people that got their hats already. So we're working on it.
Yeah, I got a tweet from someone with the photo of the hat saying they got the hat. They love the hat. Very excited by the hat. So yeah, that's nice. Good for you.
Yeah, it was great. So we got more coming. We'll have a special new color coming here soon that I'm going to wear at some point, and we're rolling.
That's very exciting. Did you have a nice New Year?
I had a nice New Year. Yeah, we. My wife thought it was a good idea to tell the kids, we should try to stay up. I said, excuse me? Yeah,
I barely made it up.
Well, we had no choice now. So, the kids, I got the two boys are like 9 o'clock max, out like lights. Wife, 9 o'clock, out like a light. Her idea, let's all stay up. And then she's sleeping on the couch with the boys. My daughter's wide awake. She's bouncing off the walls. So we stayed up to midnight. We made it. And the boys woke up, and we celebrated the New Year, which was nice. And watched a bunch of college football. Stayed up all night for the game last night for some reason.
What a game that was last night, huh?
Oh, yeah. How about the people with the poor stage people on the field, off the field?
Right, yeah. It's a safety. It's not a safety. It's a second. It's not a second, right? Poor Ole Miss. Could you imagine? Then they have like the longest lateral play in the history of football, and they go nowhere.
Well, they didn't even take it seriously. Like, it was like they didn't want to be on the field. It's like, a gift. It's a second left. At least try something. And then finally the quarterback gets hit. But
yeah, of course. A poor guy who took more punishment than anybody you've ever seen. Took one
ever
massive shot.
And he's the one that gets hit.
Right. That guy took some. He's a tough kid. Real tough kid.
Yeah, he's a really tough kid. But listen. I missed you. I was afraid for your safety.
I was
on vacation.
Unhappy. I've gotten to the point where I'm okay with having the number. I don't even like the Giants anymore. I think that's the truth.
You said it again today. But you didn't say it joking around though. You said you hate them.
I hate them. Yeah. Well, you don't you have things in your life that you love, but you love them so much that you hate them because they cause you such agony. You must feel like that with the Jets.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Have you heard my head coach lately?
Your head coach is a fool.
Wait to hear some of that sound.
And they're going to bring him back solely because they're he deserves a year number 2. He's done nothing in year 1 to deserve coming back.
Oh, nothing. No.
Nothing. Except they haven't had any field goals or extra points blocked. So I guess that's a good thing.
That was a priority.
But what would Joe I'm away and Raanan's texting me looks like Shane's coming back. What would he have to do to lose his job?
Embarrass. Get in front of a microphone. Have a Joe Judge situation where it's he tries to get himself fired. I just think with what's going on inside the building with John Mara's health that he's just not willing to go full reboot.
I guess that's true, but no, and it's an awful situation. I'm not making light of it, but no one else can do anything. What kind of situation is that? If John Mara can't run point on a GM and a head coaching search, then they can't do it. He has that much power within the organization.
Well, at first you would have thought. Well, at first I think we both thought is that, and I think Lewis said this right when we had Lewis on and we asked him about the dynamic, that it's not great as far as like people around the NFL are concerned when you're as bad as the Giants have been and Brian Daboll gets clipped, but somehow Joe Schoen still keeps his job.
Right.
He's like, what's going on behind closed doors? Like, clearly this conversation's being had with the owner that, hey, this is not a talent issue. I got you talent. I got you the quarterback. I got you, I got you the wide receiver. I got you the running back now. I got, Brian Burns, like all the things that he's done. It's got to be a coaching issue. And then you watch this team with a new coach, and it's like, well, it looks like the same team. Now, not having Shane Bowen has made a difference. I mean, we can all agree on that. Like, Brian Daboll's an idiot.
I'll tell you what, Abdul Carter has certainly, become a different
right, but Brian
player.
Daboll's an idiot. Like, I don't care what, I got to protect my reputation in case I get another job. Well, you finally have your quarterback. Shane Bowen is clearly costing you games. Fire him. Give yourself a chance at least. Because Shane Bowen stinks.
Well, the defense has been quite a bit better. And, of course, I can't even explain to you what I had to do. So, St. Martin is not an island where, like, things are on top of each other. And I didn't realize this going in.
The only thing on top of was just you and Sherry on top of, like, just young lovers.
I think that goes without saying, yes. But things are far. And it's not like a modern island where, you jump on the 495 and there's nobody on the road on a Sunday morning. No. You have to, like, navigate your way, like, miles and miles away for, like, a 40-minute cab ride.
Oof.
So, and there's a time difference. So the game's kicked off 2 o'clock, which is not a big deal. So I leave the hotel. I've called all these restaurants and bars, and I've made confirmation that they're going to have the game, all these things, right? So I wind up taking a cab, to a bar, and I arrive. Now, the game kicks off at 2. I arrive at like 12:30. So I've got tons of time. And I scout over, and I wind up at this place, and it was fine. It was outside, but the weather was amazing. But it's like under a deck, like under an overpass. So
how big was the deck?
An awning, whatever, right?
Like nice big deck, or?
Yes, it was a nice big deck. Okay, I'm glad nothing has changed. We flipped the calendar to 2026.
I'm rested. You better watch out today.
And the guy says, he goes, "Are you the guy that called yesterday and yelled at me?" I was like, "I don't think I yelled at you. I just want to understand how many televisions you're going to have." He goes, now this is for the 1 o'clock, and I typically I watch every game. He goes, we will have 4 games on for you. I was like, okay. Four of the 7. But then I look, it's like, do I need to watch Bengals and Cardinals? No, not really. No. Like, there was games that were just Titans and Saints. Like, would I like to watch Shuck play? Sure, but do I need to watch that? No. So I'm like, okay, fine. And then he's like, so we have them on this outside veranda. He's like, but one game's going to be here, another thing's going to be over here, another thing's going to be all the way over there. I was like, wait a minute. I can't like navigate all around. Like, I'm not going to be running around this area. So I knew there was a casino right across the way. Oh. So I run over to the casino. I was like, well, I introduced myself to the guy. I'm like, John, what can you do for me? He's like, well, we have a huge TV, and we can cut it into quadrants where you can watch 4 games.
Oh,
like, you know what? Great. But now, because I'm so nervous with this, I'm more nervous with this than anything. I'm like, but at 5 o'clock, the Giants. Well, he goes, well, we could put that game on, and we can split screen it with another game at this and that. I'm like, okay, fine. He goes, but I won't be here at 5. I'm like, oh, great. So I'm going to have to deal with another person, but it worked out fine. So I watched the 1 at 2 o'clock games, which are really the 1 o'clock games. I watched them fine. Watched Seattle play, Carolina, right? All the games I need to watch, fine. Works out well. Then the Giants come on, and I've talked to the guy. Now, it's empty. The casino's empty. They don't even open. Like, only the slot machines, not even the table games are open. Finally, they open at like 6 o'clock. But I speak to the bartender that takes over in that area, and I said, listen, can you put the Giants game? I was like, you want the Giants and the Raiders over the Bills and the Eagles? I was like, yes, I need that. He goes, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I was like, you have to.
Oh, no.
I said, you have to do that. He goes, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I go, listen, what will it take for me to give you right now that if anyone else comes in and says Eagles and Bills, it stays on Giants and Raiders? You give me a number.
Right.
And he's like, how about $50? I was like, okay, great. $50, here you go. I said, no matter what happens, you cannot change this game. And he was good about it. But people started to come in. Hey, put the Bills and the Eagles on. He goes, no, I can't. We're locked in on this game. So now I get my DirecTV password. I'm watching the Eagles and the Bills on my phone while I have the Giants and the Raiders on the big, massive television, right? And then people are getting upset. So they start to get upset. And one guy, he's standing in front of the television. Now, it's a huge TV, but it's like I can't. I actually have a photo of this guy standing in front. I said, excuse me. I was so nice about it. I said, excuse me. I said, I can't see the Giants game. Now, Geno Smith, by the way, he better hope I never see him because he's awful. And the Raiders as an organization, I'll never root for them again ever. I mean, what they did with the whole Max Crosby thing is just, it's criminal.
I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. You didn't want to believe me. I told
you.
you.
Yeah, but that's criminal. You can't. The guy shows video of him like shooting hoops in his house.
Yeah, jumping on the trampoline, he's fine. I mean, he's going to get surgery, I think, but I think he wanted to play.
He wanted to play.
They know the assignment.
I understand, but you cannot rest guys that are fully healthy that want to play. You can't do that.
They can do whatever they want.
Well, if the NFL had any you-know-whats, they would do a full investigation and they would
Listen, the
dock
NHL,
them
we
something.
do the same thing in the NHL. The same thing. We're just not, I mean, we're not as important as the NFL.
They do the same crap where they just don't play guys and they want to play and they say how upset they are that they're not allowed to play.
Hey, what do we got to get fixed up? You got to get hip surgery? Okay, you're done.
Yeah, but the guy's played the whole year. We've now decided that he's not allowed to play. It's absurd.
Yeah. I mean, they get to do that. Is it?
I mean,
is it
I guess
fair?
they can do whatever they want, but it makes no. Well, I'll tell you what. He'll never play for the Raiders again. He'll never play for that organization ever again.
It doesn't feel like it.
Ever again. So I got this guy standing in front of the television, and I was so kindly. I said, excuse me, because, I mean, the Giants start out beautifully. Like, Dart's falling down. He takes a sack. They're going to lose. I was like, this is great. And then all of a sudden, Geno gets picked off. Okereke. I think the Giants, we talk about the Jets have no interceptions on the season, which is amazing. I think the Giants have like 2. Because I think the Giants are, the vaunted Steelers of the 70s with Mel Blount in the secondary. No. And all of a sudden, Okereke going back the other way. And at that moment, I was like, they're gonna win the game. And then the 86 Giants came to play. Like, they're moving the football, they're running the football, they're throwing the football, they're getting massive pressure. Abdul Carter's making great plays. Like, they can't be stopped. So this guy, I'm like, excuse me, can you please move out of the way? And he's like, I can't believe that they have this game on. It's criminal that they don't have the Bills and the Eagles game on. I said, can you please, listen, whatever, yell at the bartender, just please move over to the side. And he's like, no, I can sit and stand wherever I want to stand. And that's when it happened.
What happened?
That's when it happened.
You had a nervous breakdown.
I said, if you don't move to the side, I'm going to throw feces at you.
No. Why does it always devolve into that?
I don't know.
Yeah, what are you doing? Why feces? You couldn't, hey, we can fight? Like, I'm going to punch you in the face?
Well,
you get happy.
I don't know.
But you get happy. It's I'm going to open my butt cheeks. You get mad. Now you're throwing feces.
Yeah. So I said,
what's
I'm
wrong
throw
with
feces
you?
at you.
Well,
He's
why?
Like, where's your monkey gleek?
You have YouTube. You have the football package. You have a phone.
I don't
Sherry
want to watch
probably
the
has an
Giants game
iPad
on my phone. Are you
right,
out of
but
your
Sherry
mind?
probably has an iPad.
No, I don't. I'm not with Sherry. I'm 40 minutes away from
But
them.
That's what I'm saying, though. You could have stayed at your resort. You could have watched what you watched on your phone. The Giants on
that.
the YouTube.
I didn't know the safety of that. I needed to go to a place where I could watch the game. So this guy, I was like, excuse me, you're in the way. He's like, listen, they're not putting this game on. They got to put this game on. I was like, out of the way or feces.
Oh.
Yeah.
What would happen if he said no, though?
Well, he wasn't a big guy.
Right, but you're not throwing feces.
Well, I didn't have feces to throw.
Right, but if you did, you wouldn't have because you're in prison. And could you imagine that phone call? You leave your family for a whole day. Gone. Right? Sherry's at the hotel.
Right.
Ben, Alex at the hotel.
Yep.
And then poor Sherry, who's probably midway through a nice relaxing massage. Hey, by the way, it's Dave. It's my only phone call. I'm in prison. Well, why, honey? Because I threw feces at somebody.
I'll throw feces at you in this box of emotion in here.
Right. And vacation's over.
Yeah, listen.
Next thing you know, I'm hosting the show with Ass Man if he doesn't oversleep the show. Hey, what happened to Dave? Well, Dave got fired because he decided in St. Martin to throw feces at somebody.
Right. Well, you know what? He annoyed me.
That would have been great on the ticker.
He annoyed me.
Yeah, where's Dave? In jail. He threw poop.
Do they arrest somebody for throwing feces?
Yeah, of course they do.
That's frowned upon?
Yeah, you think?
I don't know.
At a casino. I mean, you just start.
So if I'm out on the street throwing feces, fine. But if I'm in a casino now, you can't throw feces?
Maybe just don't throw feces.
Right.
You know what, Ray? I didn't throw feces.
Happy New Year, Dave.
Happy New Year to you, too. I was so... And then, but I go to the restaurant because then we met for dinner. Sherry's like, would you care to go out for dinner? I'm like, I'll go out for dinner. I don't even care. Meet them for dinner. She's like, I'm so impressed with you. You're acting so maturely. I was like, yes, I am. But I was so upset. Now, I will tell you this. The 2-pick, I'm not happy they win. But if the Giants wind up beating the Cowboys and wind up with like the 6th or 7th pick, I'll throw feces at you. I will. I will oversleep on Monday. I'm telling you right now. I'll set my alarm for 7:15, 7:30, something like that, and I'll pop in when we go around the league. I can't even explain to you. If they beat the Cowboys and the Cowboys lay down, I'll go crazy.
Well, Week 17 is your week. Right? You had the first overall pick last year, and you won in Week 17 for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then you completely shut it down. I mean, Week 18 against the Eagles was nowhere near what you did in Week 17.
No.
Like, you were going to win Week 17.
No, and Dak is going to
Colts
play in this game, and Dak is fighting to become the first Cowboy ever to lead the NFL in passing yardage. So there's something to be said for that.
You hope, yeah.
But
at least with you, it's Jackson Dart, though.
I know, but I can't. Having the year I've had and had
Jackson
to
Dart,
endure.
Wandale was good.
Wandale was good. He looked like Jerry Rice. He was unbelievable.
He was great.
Yeah, even Darius Slayton caught a football and didn't drop it. But to have the season I've had, and if I have to wind up with the 6th, the 7th pick, come on, man, that's just cruel and unusual punishment.
I understand that, but it wasn't like it wasn't like you were in my situation where you don't have a quarterback. Not that we're winning. I mean, there's no way we're winning, but at least it's Jackson Dart. Right, so that's a positive. You don't need the quarterback.
And I love him, and I think he's very good, and I think he's going to be the future quarterback of this franchise. I feel very good about him. But to have 2 wins for the bulk of the season, and to have blown game after game after game, and to learn that it sounds like Joe Shane is coming back, which is unconscionable to me, and then to wind up potentially with like the 5th, 6th, or 7th pick, it would be all this losing, and you wouldn't even feel like you got what you were hoping to get.
Well, I mean,
Dante Moore looked real good yesterday, and he's going to play again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's a whole different conversation we'll have. But I mean, you don't need a quarterback. Would you like to? Have that pick so someone trades up and you get more picks? Of course. But I mean, it's your quarterback of the future. As much as people want to pretend like, if they had the chance to take this guy or. Jackson Dart's the quarterback, okay? He's the Giants' quarterback. Right, so we all understand that. So at least it's him winning the games. It's not ideal because what does it really mean in the grand scheme of things? You're going to have a new coach, you'll have new players and everything else.
I think you could have played quarterback on Sunday of last week, and the Giants probably could have won that game.
I can sling it now.
I have no doubt.
I'll get down, too.
I have no doubt. By the way, you know where I'm going tonight that you could probably incorporate into a read for me?
Like bath fitter? Like a big celebration?
No, for you to read for me. I'm going to the Knicks game tonight.
Oh, look at you.
At the Garden.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
How about that?
How about that is right. Now, maybe you would want to jump in and give me a little read about it.
Yeah, well, here's what you can do.
Okay.
Because my friends at FanDuel, they're the best.
Oh, I know them.
And they don't even make me say, hey, this is Rick DiPietro for FanDuel. They know it's Rick DiPietro.
Right.
FanDuel
Fitter likes a full introduction.
I can get that. Well, it's intimate. It's a shower. You know what I mean? You're going to get naked.
Yeah, there's nudity, yeah.
All right, well, FanDuel Friday's turning it up with NBA Happy Hour. You're going to love this. Every Friday from 6 to 7:30 p.m., FanDuel's dropping limited time specials to get you in the zone. You got boosts, bonuses, and some surprises, all designed to bring that Friday energy. This isn't just another promo. It's your weekly pregame. NBA Happy Hour every Friday, 6 to 7:30 p.m., only on FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Visit FanDuel.com/local. It's new, guys. FanDuel.com/local to grab your reward before the clock expires. Got to be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions do apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirements, and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For all the gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
All right, very well done. Beautiful job. 800-919-3776. The phone number remains the same. We roll until 10 o'clock this morning. We have a lot to do. It's a football Friday, which you don't really feel like it is, but it is. It's a Week 18 football Friday. By the way, there's some brutal games this week, and there's some real good games this week. So much to get into. The college football that we saw over the last couple days. So 800-919-3776. Raanan's going to join us. You think Raanan tries to take the show over because he's hosted the show for the last 10 days?
Raanan almost died.
What do you mean?
You thought his stroke on TV was tough? He almost died during a segment.
What happened to Raanan? Did he choke?
I got the sound. He almost choked to death, yeah. Almost died.
Whereas when you have Justin Fields who probably isn't even in that category, and then on top of that,
you all right?
Yeah, I might die here.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'll pour some water down your throat. You okay?
Those guys have
no. This is not
deeply
good.
concerned
it's
right now.
It's not good.
Grassa left.
What do you mean he left?
He
No,
left the studio.
We're back.
I don't think it's
We're back.
necessary. I don't think it's necessary.
I'm back. The fruit juice has brought me back to life.
He was eating fruit mid-segment.
Wait a minute. He was choking, and his beverage of choice was fruit juice?
Oh, he had no.
That's what was available.
Dave, he had no plan, Dave. He was eating fruit mid-segment. Right, Ray, he was eating fruit, correct?
He was eating fruit.
Were you listening to this live?
Yes. Choked
What
to
is
death.
wrong
Rick
with
listens
you?
to everything.
Grassa
Rick heard
leaves.
everything.
Grassa leaves a poor choking Raanan by himself.
Where did he go?
Who knows? To get him
to
water?
go get water.
And then I guess in order to, in an effort to save himself, he looked over and sees the plastic container.
I think Dan poured a little bit of his smart water into
fruit juice.
Jordan's fruit bowl.
And he almost did, and he was back.
Wow. Well, I'm glad Jordan's alive. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we almost lost him.
Wow. So he's going to join us, the living Jordan Raanan. Rich Cimini, who covers maybe one of the most entertaining teams in all the NFL.
You're a
New
bad
York
guy.
football.
You're an
I
idiot.
hate it, man.
You're an idiot.
Why am I an
I'm
idiot?
sitting. I've just consoled you for the last 10 minutes, and that's how you're going to tease the Rich Cimini.
What do you mean?
You know the Jets.
They're
are
highly entertaining.
No, they're not.
I can't believe a team can do that.
No, they're not that entertaining. You're a bad guy. I wish you tried to throw poop at the small
Good, man.
gentleman.
You know what? I'll throw poop
and
at you.
And he killed you.
Good.
He beat you. He beat you down.
He wouldn't have beat me to death. I would have killed him with my bare hands. Okay.
Okay.
Let's break now that we've gotten off to a great start in 2026. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State. With 10 minutes left in the second quarter, Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. and then won 48-41 in double overtime.
Serve Pro. Like it never even happened.
Getting more as a MyLowe's Pro Rewards member is easier than ever with the Lowe's app. Download it today and earn 500 points the first time you log in. Plus, your digital wallet helps you scan, save, earn, and access what you need to manage it all in one place. Download the Lowe's app and take advantage of your Pro benefits today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid 12/1/25 through 1/7/26. Offer valid for first login per organization only. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Additional restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for more details. Subject to change.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, as we roll into 2026. We're going to take you till 10 o'clock this morning. And that's it. We're back. We'll be back Monday of next week and all next week. And I don't think we're taking days off for quite some time now. So we're here with you.
Everyone's doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Come back Friday.
Yeah, I'm excited by this. I mean, come back to a football Friday. We got all the college football to discuss. We got all the NFL to get into. Got the greatness of the Giants last weekend. I mean, just watching that game was so painful.
I don't want to hear it.
What do you mean you don't want to hear it?
The Patriots scored touchdowns on their first 6 drives. I don't want to hear it.
So, QBR.
They could have scored 70 if they wanted to.
I know. It was pathetic. Stephon Diggs was just walking wherever he wanted to go. Like, he could have done anything. I mean, but
they didn't have – there was no Hollins. There was no Booty gone, out. And they still did whatever they wanted.
It didn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The Jets didn't want to play. So I saw this. I guess the QBR rating has been around since like 2006. Not the one that goes up to 158.3, the one that goes up to 100. and Drake May had the highest QBR since they launched this statistic.
Yeah.
It was like 99.6 or something.
Yeah, the Patriots had, I think, 344 yards in the first half.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was, you see that like once a year or once every other year, like a game like that, where it looks like one team doesn't want to be out there and the other team smashes them to that extent.
Right. 23 first downs in the first half.
That was terrible.
Treat. Yeah.
And they're going to bring Aaron Glenn back.
One of the great picks of all time, R.J. Santillo.
Yeah, he was getting a lot of love on the group chat. I went winless again. I'm done.
That was a ginormous game for me and you. And I had to shut it off. The Niners no one could stop anybody. It was up down the field.
Did you take the Niners?
Yeah, first play of the game. Pick 6. Awesome. Love my start.
What a game that was, huh?
And then they score the touchdown. I'm up 4. Spread was 3. And thank God I shut it off. Because when I turned on the highlights the next day, it was the Bears went all the way down the field again.
They got down to like the 3-yard line.
I would have lost it.
Well, you shut the game off?
I had to.
Why?
I couldn't watch that.
What's wrong with you?
I was not mentally prepared to watch that. I couldn't do it.
It's insanity.
The picks have made me hate football. I don't like it.
That's insanity.
I'm telling you now.
You're comfortably ahead. It was one of the great. It might have been the best game of the entire NFL season, right? And you just shut it off.
I shut it off.
You have some real psychoses. You know that?
I do. I'm telling you. I'm not lying. This is not a shtick. I hate it. I cannot watch it anymore. It drives me crazy.
That is insanity. It was a great football game.
I said things about the Jacksonville Jaguars that shouldn't be said out loud. Now, I pushed that game, but still. How do you win by 6?
Happy New Year to you, by the way, RJ.
Hi, happy
New Year.
How you
doing? How was Rochester?
It was great. Had a great time. Travel was smooth. A lot of enjoyment. A lot of smiles. Happy New Year to both of you.
That's nice. You got back yesterday?
I got back on New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. That's nice. What did you do?
Did Antonio have a nice Christmas?
Antonio had a great Christmas. I'll tell you, trying to move toys from there to here, we had some of the most overpacked bags you've ever seen.
I'm sure.
Nice, though.
Was nice.
Did he get some large gifts that you had to like transport them back?
I thought about having to make a trip to FedEx, but I think we made it all work.
Oh, that's good. So, can you believe this guy didn't watch that game?
I watched the whole game until the last drive. I had to shut it off. I'm telling you.
RJ.
I know he was watching the game because he was live texting us again.
Yes.
So I know he was watching.
So, but he didn't watch the last drive.
What was there to watch on the last drive? Seriously.
Oh, what?
The Bears went all the way down the field. What are you nuts?
What do you mean what was there to watch? What the hell is wrong with you?
So
Is this a sports show or is this knitting for nanas? What are we doing?
If Knitting for Nanas was available to watch, I would have turned that on.
I do believe that these picks have made him really question each game, and he's not enjoying it. I don't.
No, at all.
Grow up.
See, Dave's 5 games back here, and he gets great enjoyment out of all these games. You got to be able to separate things.
These are great football games.
And
so
it was great.
if the Jets are ever in a Super Bowl and it's like up by 4, 2 minutes to go, down the field come the New Orleans Saints.
It's a bad.
You know what?
It's a
Let
bad
me
game.
turn that off.
It's a bad game if you like defense, though, like at all.
It's a great football game.
It was enjoyable, though. I was watching every play for the record.
You didn't turn it off on the last drive?
No, I watched everything.
Oh.
I've gotten to the point now where I'll be watching the games, and the ones that I pick, if it's like good things are happening for me, I'll keep it on. If something bad happens, I'll turn it off. And then I won't. Then I'll turn it back on. If something bad happens again, I turn it off again.
I saw a tweet. I can't remember who said it, but it said that the Bears' defense is 11 cats, and Kyle Shanahan has a laser pointer. It's just like all over the place.
That was with no Kittle either.
Right.
Brock Purdy's playing the best football he's ever played.
Yeah, he's dancing. I mean, he's feeling it.
That touchdown throw to Juszczyk in the corner of the end zone.
Magical.
Whoa, what a play!
Yeah, it was
magical.
He buoyed me to a 3rd place finish in fantasy football.
Congratulations.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That was a big game, though, because if you win that game, now it's only 3.
I don't win games, though.
But if you did.
That is true.
When I saw you took the Chargers, too, I was like, oh, God, what a bad pick that was by me. I knew
by
the kiss of death, because I took the Chargers. And then I saw you took it. You put your picks in after me, and I was like, oh, Dave took the Chargers.
Well, they didn't even come to play.
That's a loss.
In a game that they desperately needed. Like, they controlled their destiny to get the 1 seed in the AFC, and for some reason in the first quarter, they just didn't show up. They got better as the game went along, but they didn't show up in the first quarter.
Right. In theory, we probably still should have covered that game, but you get against that Houston defense, you can't get down 14 points.
No. And it was bizarre because Houston's offense you don't look at them as like a high-powered offense, and he throws the ball up for like massive touchdowns in the first quarter.
It's why I thought it was a good pick. It's why we took the game, right?
I love that game.
And then boom, 14-0. So, oh God. And then I can't watch it. I get sick to my stomach.
So you turn the game off?
No, I watched that one, and then I just yell nasty things to the television.
Really?
Yes.
Who's winning the picks?
RJ.
Oh, we make picks today, don't we?
Yeah, it's Friday.
I got to look at the spreads.
Oh God.
It really
RJ, you see what I'm talking about, though? Do we need to do this?
It really is Week 18. I mean, we almost didn't, and then
do what?
And we almost didn't do the picks because of the payoff time from last year. They almost kaput. But then you saved them like you always do. You came through, you paid off your debt.
I wish you hadn't.
No, I got a feeling this is the last time, actually.
Why?
Second one. You're still going to be up to do them?
Why would I not?
All right.
I think next year we get really, loser has to cut off a digit. That makes something really good.
Your logic continues.
I can't get them to allow us to shoot each other with paintballs. They're going to let someone cut off a digit.
I don't think they're going to allow you.
This man is a glutton.
So the actual situation you asked earlier. Dave, you are... The simplest
what am
version.
I, 7 games back?
You are 4 back of Ray.
Oh, 4?
I hate it here.
With 12 to play.
Hate it.
And who do I trail?
Raymond.
Hate it.
And then how many games behind Rick am I?
5.
And then you're in first place?
You are in the win column 9 back of me.
Oh, I'm not worried about you.
RJ had a big 2 weeks.
Well, he went 3-0 2 weeks ago. What'd you do last week?
Only 1 and 2, but I didn't lose any ground.
Well, no, you gained ground.
On you, yes.
On you, he did, yeah.
Yep. And then Raymond went, what, 1 and 2?
1 and 2.
I've had a terrible 2 months.
Well, I control the board, if you're wondering.
I got to find my
That
games.
is true with a tie.
Buccaneers look good.
Oh, my God. My house is in disarray because of the Buccaneers right now.
They stink.
And on top of that,
I think I saw
they
them
don't even control
1-7 in their last 8 games.
Right, but they don't control their own destiny.
No. Now the Falcons will have some say in this.
Right, but they play Saturday. Good job, NFL. They play Saturday, and now they got to wait for
an important game, though.
Well, of course it's an important game, but they got to wait. Like, what are they going to? You can't celebrate until you see what happens with the Saints-Falcons game.
Correct.
Falcons win, they're
the
out.
Panthers win, and they win the division.
That's right.
If the Bucs win, they have to wait to see what happens with Atlanta, who you would expect is, they have a good chance to win that game. They're a favorite to win that game.
Well, and the Saints just lost Olave to a blood clot.
Right.
Because the Falcons somehow beat the Rams.
Season he's having either.
Well, listen, Tyler Shuck's been good, too.
Really good. They have their quarterback.
So, yeah, that sucks for Tampa.
Do you look at
him
as a Jets fan and think to yourself, I can't believe we didn't take Tyler Shuck, or is that one that doesn't bother
I
you?
look at the Jets as a team that even if they drafted the right quarterback would find a way to screw it up. Like, they're not equipped yet. And maybe they never get equipped. Do you feel comfortable with what you've seen so far?
I feel comfortable with nothing.
Right.
With nothing. I don't know how any Jets fan could have any belief in anything with this organization.
Like, if you're Dante Moore, right, and you're like, hey, should I come out or should I stay? And so the season's over, and it's like it's the Raiders have the first pick. They're going to take Mendoza, and then Jets have the third pick, and there's a chance you get drafted by the Jets. Right back to Oregon. I want nothing to do with the Jets. Nothing. Send me back. I'll make $5-6 million at Oregon and try to win a national championship. No way I'm letting the Jets draft me.
No?
No. No chance.
They're going to have to get somebody.
Well, it wouldn't be me. Right back to Oregon.
I still stand by. I like Malik Willis as a stopgap for a year.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, it's stopgap. How many games is he going to win?
I don't know, 4 or 5, 6.
Oh, great. Is Aaron Glenn back if you win 4 or 5?
I mean, Aaron Glenn shouldn't be back now. Aaron Glenn
but
is
he's
a
going
disaster.
to be. He's going to be.
I know.
Did you? I asked Raymond this, and now listen. He's had experience in this position. Who do you think the Jets' quarterback coach is? We haven't talked about this enough. We should be talking about it.
I don't know.
Charles London. Yeah, not a quarterback.
Well, who's Charles? I don't even know who that is.
If you're wondering, he's not a quarterback. He's had experience now. The last couple jobs were as quarterback coach, but still, like back to the whole like when we had Lewis and then we had Tim and all these different people, like a Jets quarterback stopgap. So they draft one. They said, well, no, they need to take a step back first and really decide whether or not they have the right people in the building to develop. Like the drafting the part that part is the easy part. Developing the kid after you draft him is the hard part.
Right.
So after what you've seen with Justin Fields, that whole debacle, where we'll bring him in, we'll resurrect him in the Detroit Lions offense. Okay. We saw how that worked out. And now we're going to draft one. Okay.
Well, I you know what I get to hear from people nonstop is, well, Dan Campbell wasn't good in his first year either. He was very bad.
They had Jared Goff, though.
Listen, I get it, man.
I mean, they had Jared Goff.
I get it.
I got my coach sitting here talking about not getting field goals blocked.
Well, that's a positive.
I guess it was a real area of focus also.
Right. Coming into the season, we have to not allow any field goals to be blocked. All right. So let's take a break. We'll come back. Phone calls are lining up. We got to get to the college, the NFL, Raanan, Cimini, around the league. We do a frenzy, plays of the week. I don't plays of the week. We won't obviously be very involved in them, but I look forward to hearing them as well. And we're doing football picks as well at 9:30. So a lot to do. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Statue of Liberty? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's your last chance to get Disney Plus, Hulu, and the ESPN app for one incredible price. With the ESPN app, you can watch some of football's biggest postseason games, including epic bowl matchups, the College Football Playoff, and NFL Wild Card and Divisional Playoff games. Get it all for $29.99 a month for 12 months. Visit Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPNBundle.com for details. Ad-supported plan auto-renews at regular price. Currently $35.99 a month. Subject to change unless canceled. Ends January 5th, 2026. Terms apply.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
FanDuel Friday is turning it up with NBA Happy Hour every Friday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. FanDuel is dropping limited time specials to get you in the zone. You got boosts, bonuses, and some surprises, all designed to bring that Friday energy. This isn't just another promo, it's your weekly pregame. So when you're wrapping up the work week, the action is only just beginning with your NBA Happy Hour every Friday, 6 to 7:30 p.m., and it's only on FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. FanDuel is dropping limited time specials to get you in the zone. You got boosts, bonuses, and some surprises, all designed to bring that Friday energy. Visit FanDuel.com/local to grab your reward before the clock expires. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions do apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirements, and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team. Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now, ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. The Rascal Flats Life is a Highway Tour coming to UBS Arena on January 29th and Prudential Center on January 30th. ESPN New York has your chance to score tickets to the venue of your choice on the ESPN New York app. Just scroll down to contests and submit your entry. Brought to you by Live Nation. Tickets on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com. Raymond, you were leading the show for the last couple of days. How are you?
Yeah, define leading. Define leading. What does that mean?
I mean, of the four of us, you were the one person that
I was here. I was
working
present
on the show.
I was present. I was in the room. Wouldn't
so
necessarily.
You feel like you weren't validated? Like they didn't care about you? Why do you say
no?
like,
No,
I was
no.
in the room?
I'm just saying I was here. I don't know. I don't know. Leading's a bit strong is all I'm saying.
Well, how was the show? Who hosted the show?
Jake Assman and Jordan Raanan.
Every day that we were out, it was. Well, I thought you said that Grasso was here offering fruit juices.
Grasso was here a week ago, the one Friday. That was it.
That was it, just the one day. Otherwise, it was the Ass Man and Raanan, and one day the Ass Man missed the first hour because he overslept.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Here are the solutions.
How did that go over, by the way?
It was fine.
No worries, no issues.
Good morning, everybody. This is Jordan Raanan filling in. We're still, it's supposed to be Raanan and Assman, but we're still looking for Jake Assman.
Yeah.
But listen, where were you guys looking for Jake Assman?
we were actually concerned at one point. We were actually legitimately concerned. Like, do we have to do a wellness check? Do we have to send the police to his apartment? Figure it out. But it turned out okay. And
at what point did you hear from the Ass Man?
Shortly before 7:00, and then
a whole hour.
Yeah, and then he did join in.
Do you have the authority to tell him, you know what, just forget it, take the day, Jordan's rolling here?
I mean, I could have, but Why would I do that at this point?
I don't know.
We got to get into the Jets.
Hold on, Jay, guys. You think you could just come in and go straight into the Jets? No, we need
Back to the Giants?
No. Okay, nice try. Way to take control, but it's not going to work here. Okay.
And he made
Wow.
Yeah, Jordan really asserted himself. He did well. He did well.
Good for him.
Wireless bed shaker. That's what I might do. I might just get the bed shaker. I'm going to look into this. That and a alarm clock. That
What about
vibrates the bed.
alarm clock vibrator or whatever the heck? It is.
Oh no.
What?
What
Yeah,
now?
that was the comment that caught Rick's attention.
Of course.
Yeah.
There was a lot
Makes
going.
sense.
There was a lot going on that first day.
Of course it did.
Yeah, we're not sure Jordan's wife even likes him, so that would make no sense.
So how was the show, Raymond?
Oh, the show was good. It was fun. We had Wandale Robinson on.
Good morning, Wandale Robinson.
That was fun.
Wasn't he late too?
He was also late. He also overslept. I don't want to make accusations, but I think he was celebrating his big 1,000-yard season.
Of course, I'm sure they're out on the town, really tearing it up.
Big free agency on deck for him.
He's good.
Why are you mad at him? He had a great year.
Yeah,
I'm just mad at the
He's
Giants.
mad at everybody.
You don't understand, RJ. You don't know what this is like. Like, you lose everyone on your defense, you still have a chance to get the 1 seed in the NFC. I don't know what it's like anymore. I think that's the truth.
You hate them.
You didn't say it joking around, though. You said you hate them.
I hate them.
So this is a clear cry for help. What do we do here?
Give me money.
Is that going to help?
Yes.
So we just hand you a brown paper bag full of money, and that makes things
maybe
better.
when July rolls around and Rick gets his payout, he endorses that right over to me. I think that would help.
Why do you need to go there? What's the amount of money that would
See,
satisfy you at this point?
You're the problem. I keep trying to clarify. I don't get paid in July. Will you stop that?
When do you get paid?
I got referees saying that to me on the bench too. I'm done with it. Stop it.
Bi-weekly?
I get paid like the NHL guys get paid.
So just like every other week, you get
like every 2 weeks.
There it is
during
again.
the season. Yeah.
Boop, there it is again. I don't know. I hate the Giants. They're going to bring back Joe Shane. They're going to wind up picking 7th. I hate them. I absolutely hate them.
So you're convinced they're going to beat the Cowboys this week?
No, actually, I actually think they're going to lose that game, but everyone I've talked to thinks they're going to win that game, and that's giving me some negative outlook on this game.
Oh, we tried to tell you that they were going to beat the Raiders. Like, no, they're not going to beat the Raiders. If they beat the Raiders, I'll get arrested in St. Martin. That's what you said.
Bring Pete Carroll in. He'll change things for my Jets.
I was like,
that's
out
the
of the
coach
way.
we need. We need
We're
Pete
feces.
Carroll.
I would take Pete Carroll in a minute.
Pete
over
Carroll.
Over where
terrible.
I have.
Geno
so
Smith, by the way, he better hope I never see him.
Yeah, but you act like Aaron Glenn is good. At least Pete Carroll has a track record of being good.
Not anymore.
Aaron Glenn.
The only thing he's good at is chewing gum. Other than that, Pete Carroll is a disaster.
Right. It's a disaster there. I mean, it's not much better here. I mean, I got my coach talking about how questioning effort, and then he walks it back because guys were running off the field. That's because they were.
That game was really unbelievable.
They couldn't wait to get off the field.
That game was unbelievable. You heard the Aaron Glenn the field goal situation, right? How proud he is of that, right?
Oh yeah, I've heard all of it.
Yeah, this is one of the things that Aaron Glenn he's really proud of for the Jets this season.
Even on some of the small detail things that people really don't look at, and that's on our field goal block, the field goal team. Last year we had 3 blocks in our field goal. This year, I mean, we had no blocks, and we were at about 98%. So, as far as field goal, so those are some things that there was a huge emphasis from the very beginning.
What's happening?
You didn't even know that. See, had we known that, you'd look at the season completely different.
Right. Had we known that they really cleaned up the whole, situation with the field goals.
You know what's going to happen Sunday, right?
They're going to get a field goal blocked, yeah. Maybe multiple. But had we known there was such an emphasis put on getting field goals blocked before the season, we'd be like, you know what, we're heading in the right direction,
right?
Guys.
Because they weren't really paying attention to the details, like the little nuanced details, like the quarterback and offensive
but you
line.
wouldn't,
getting
but
to the quarterback.
You're not a football guy, though. You wouldn't know. Like, you wouldn't be focused on those things.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Like they are.
You're not wrong.
Like the whole offense-defense part.
Right.
Like, just a casual football fan focuses on those things.
You're 100% right. I haven't given the appropriate attention to the lack of field goal blocks that the Jets have not endured this season.
Like, you were so focused on takeaways and interceptions that you overlooked the fact that we don't get field goals blocked.
They're on the verge of being the first team in NFL history to not intercept the opposing team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've lost the last 4 games by a total of 107 points.
Right.
Yeah.
But in those 4 games, how many field goals blocked? No, answer that question, please.
None.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Ira in Staten Island, you must be in a good way. Good morning, Ira, and Happy New Year.
Hey, good morning. Happy New Year, gentlemen. Excuse me. You can't make up this season. I felt it was going this way since late October. I got high school coaches out here who could do a better job than Aaron Glenn. But to be very honest with you, I wasn't overly impressed with any of the quarterbacks. Mendoza, he shows a lot of potential. Simpson, I wouldn't touch.
No, Simpson looked awful.
No, Dante Moore would be out of his mind to go in the draft knowing the Jets could draft him. And even if they took him, 20-year-old, 1-year experience, you just don't have the right coaches in place, like Rick said. But what's going to happen this weekend, Texans are going to win at 1 o'clock. So now the Bills have absolutely zero to play for. If you think McDermott hasn't entered his mind, what do? If I win this game, I could potentially give the Jets a quarterback I got to deal with for the next 10 years. So the Jets, not only will they get a pick 6 this weekend, they're going to beat the Bills 13-10. And that'll just put a cherry on the top of the most miserable season this franchise has had since they're in existence.
They're not going to win this game, Ira. The Jets, they don't even look like a professional football team.
I just have a gut feeling it's so Jet-like to go from second pick in the draft to the 7th because you win a meaningless game at the end of the year. That's the MO of this franchise. It's always been that way, and it'll never change.
Poor Ira.
I mean, it would fall into the, we've only beaten backup quarterback situation this season, but
Trubisky's not awful.
The Jets' defense right now is
they're terrible.
The Jets are the worst team in the NFL right now.
I don't know. The Raiders might like to have a word.
Close. Those two. The Titans are better than the Jets right now.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
I agree with that.
Saints are way better than the Jets right now.
The Saints are not a bad football team.
The Patriots scored on 6 touchdowns. Not scored. They scored touchdowns on 6 straight possessions.
I'm not exaggerating with you. If the Patriots set their mind to we want to score 60 points, they could have scored 60 points in that game.
Easily. Not even a problem. They could do whatever they wanted. And that's the other part. This is Steve Wilkes is gone. And to RJ's credit, he told us like in week 2 that this was going to work with Steve Wilkes.
And the defense is worse.
Like, you got rid of Shane Bowen, the defense is better.
Right. And at least you're like, the Giants stink, and I'm not making any excuses or apologies for them, but at least you look at Abdul Carter, like, boy, I see what the excitement was because this guy looks like a different player since they made the change. The Jets' defense is considerably worse since they moved on from Steve Wilkes.
Yeah, Dolphins did whatever they wanted. That game was over. Jacksonville, you get smacked by New Orleans. And then, it's not even, you can't even just blame it on that Brady Cook's not an NFL quarterback. Like, Brady Cook stinks. That's fine. He's not good. The defense is giving no pushback at all.
It's god-awful.
It's an embarrassment.
It is.
You can't even watch these games.
We have me who's so despondent with the Giants. They're going to keep the GM. They're going to wind up, if they win this game, picking 6th or 7th. And then you get Ira calling us saying, like, they're going to win. Like, the fan bases of the 2 local New York football teams are desperate for them to lose because that's what they've made you want. And now they're going to wind up winning games and screwing themselves with these high picks.
Right. And everyone was offended when I got rattled after trading away Sauce and Quinnen. Like, we had a full-on celebration. It's like it was the greatest thing ever that we were punting on the season. Right? This is awesome. We're going to control the next 2 drafts. Great.
You were punting on the season because it was so bad that you had to trade these guys.
Right, because you were 0-7.
Right.
Which no one expected.
Nobody. This was not supposed to be a bad football team.
No,
they were not supposed to be good. They were not supposed to be
But it wasn't supposed
to
be a complete teardown.
No. Nobody thought that. Nobody thought that.
Let's not. And you also I know you lost Quinnen and Sauce, but you didn't gut the entire defense, right? You brought in Stevens, you got both of your linebackers. You got Briggs, you got guys on this team that were supposed to be on your starting defense, and your defense is getting gashed.
Oh, it's terrible.
Gashed every game. They go up and down the field. These offenses just doing whatever they want.
Whatever they want. Any offense.
Any offense.
Miami, you name it.
But we're all fired up because we'll control the next 2 drafts.
Well, we'll see what they do come April.
Because we believe that we'll draft a quarterback, and we'll just all of a sudden now this is the regime that'll.
Do you
figure
think they're
it out.
going to draft a quarterback this draft?
I don't know how they. I don't know how they don't. If he brings in a stopgap quarterback and they win 4 games, you're going to let him now have 3 first-round picks in 2027? No chance.
I wouldn't bring him back now.
Yeah, I'm with you, but that's not. I mean, that's not happening. We're sitting.
You know what else is? It's hard to get into the mind of some of these owners that are just bad.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Woody's not a good owner. Not to mention the fact he just signed. What did Glenn sign? A 5-year deal?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to eat 4 more years?
So you're telling me if he says to him, "Listen, we're not going to take the quarterback. It'll be another kind of stopgap season, but we're going to have Arch Manning available. We're going to have so many picks. We're going to be able to move up and get that quarterback. So just sit tight, be patient." You don't think that Woody could buy into that? You think that's crazy?
Do I think that's crazy?
Yeah.
I don't think anything with the Jets is crazy.
Right,
or
and that's the thing that's so scary. Is nothing with either of these two teams is beyond reproach.
No, and listen, it's just there's no wonder why both of these teams have been 2 of the worst teams in the NFL. I mean,
I'm going to bring back Joe Shane.
But you also understand the circumstances with that. You don't like the circumstances that are leading to Joe Shane coming back, but you can kind of understand it. The fact that there's no one else in that building, like there's no contingency that if God forbid something happens, we have people in charge that can run you through a coaching search and a GM search is a problem. It is. I mean, that's a problem.
It's a massive problem.
Like if John Mara steps away because of his health issues, there should be someone in that building that's qualified enough to do what's right for the organization, which is, hey, we need a new GM.
Right. The Jets were able to do it. Woody goes away. Christopher takes over.
Oh, yes. And
boom, bam, boom. All of a sudden.
Right. And that worked to perfection.
Bad example. But you know what I'm saying.
Oh, here's the, hey, Mike, what do you think about the coach? Well, I take this guy. So I'm going to take Adam Gase then. Mike, you go through all the draft and all those things, and then we'll fire you. Great idea.
Was not good. All right, let's take a break. Come back. College football on the docket. We got to get more NFL. We go Raanan, Cimini, around the league, frenzy, all of it. Line up your calls. We're here all morning for you. DNR with you. 800-919-3776 right here on ESPN New York.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
All right, now, for the first time in 2026, here she is. Happy New Year to Debbie Duhane.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Welcome back and Happy New Year. Hey, good vibrations on the roads this morning. Traffic very light, but we've got a couple of problems. Let's go out to the Jackie Robinson West at Metropolitan Avenue. It's an accident. Westbound belt ramp to the Van Wyck. A collision. Van Wyck South Heavy at Rockaway Boulevard with an accident just cleared. Over on the Hutch North at Wilmont Road into New Rochelle. It's a disabled vehicle sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADebZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
So this guy, I'm like, excuse me, can you please move out of the way? And he's like, no, I can stand wherever I want to stand. That's when it happened.
What happened?
I said, if you don't move to the side, I'm going to throw feces at you.
Why does it always devolve into that?
You want energy? I'll open my butt cheeks and give you energy today.
Could you imagine that phone call? Hey, it's Dave. It's my only phone call. I'm in prison. Well, why, honey? Because I threw feces at somebody.
I'll throw feces at you in this box of emotion in here.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Out of the way, or feces.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
So now you see what this guy looks like. I took a picture of this animal.
Did you send it to us?
Yeah, I sent it to you. Yep.
Oh, I'm just getting it right now.
Yeah, RJ's like, he's an older man.
Well, he's not even
I never said he wasn't an older man.
He's the side of the television.
At that time, he was at the side, but he was walking back and forth.
He seems like the guy who would wander aimlessly.
Yeah,
I can see that.
This guy would kill you.
No way.
Think so?
This
No
guy's
way.
He's been through some stuff.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I'd have put him in a rear chokehold, and then I would have taken feces and wiped it across his
Giants
face.
motivated Dave Rothenberg?
Yeah,
motivated
come on,
to see the
you're
Giants
crazy.
lose?
No, you roll into a casino wearing shorts and Skechers. Yeah, forget it.
He'd get that strength.
That guy's got nothing to lose.
I'd have like that mom strength when like a car buries the child.
You got the mom physique.
Pete Carroll.
By the way, Jordan was taking shots at you, too.
For what?
That's your boy. You better say something to him.
For what?
Well, we did those the Happy Holiday videos. And he's like, Dave did put no effort at all. He just waits till he's at the airport to do it.
Yeah, so?
I thought yours was nice. I didn't have a problem with it. It worked out perfectly for you. Just like all things work out perfectly. There's like a Happy Holiday sign.
Yeah, I was like, hey, look at that.
It's unbelievable.
I was like, there's a Happy Holiday sign. I'll stand and do my video in front of the Happy Holiday sign. Yours was nice, although yours was mean.
Yeah, define nice.
Well, I
it was not nice.
I thought it was clever.
It was not nice.
And he put time into it. It just happened to be mean.
It's the opposite of nice.
What? It was nice to have some help.
You know what you did.
What did I do?
I'm now conditioned to the point where I saw the video. Before you even said anything, I saw the elf and I knew where you were going to go.
Really?
I knew where you were going to go. Immediately. He didn't have to say a word.
It wasn't. I mean, I enjoyed the video, but it wasn't nice. It was mean spirited.
That's how we end the year.
I thought it was
you and
friends
RJ
helping friends.
there's a real issue with the two of you. I think
It was friends helping friends.
You put an elf in a video and said it was me.
To help me at the gingerbread house. They got tiny little M&Ms.
You know, I got tipped off it was coming too.
Who said? Jake told you?
Listen, I was just given a heads up. Hey, there's a video coming out. It's not great.
Wow.
And I said, well, it can only be from one person. Of course.
And you knew that's what it was going to be, didn't you?
You had to. Yeah, just like Ray, you see, because when you see the video, it's on the freeze frame, like the key photo before the video even plays.
Yep.
Here we go. And he got
in hindsight, it wasn't great.
He got all gussied up.
Yeah, I was going to say. He had
another Christmas sweater.
He had a sweater. He did his hair.
So who filmed that for you, by the way?
I think Ella probably filmed. I think Ella filmed that one.
Oh,
for me.
okay. I was going to say, but it wasn't like an adult that might say to you, Rick, that's not nice.
No, Ella's been my go-to film crew. She does a great job.
Taking shots at RJ? Poor RJ. What did he do?
I was just trying to incorporate everyone into the
He's an
into the happy
expectant
holidays.
father.
We had so many videos dropping. We had that one. We had the Office video. I mean, there was a lot of things happening. So I was like, you know what? I'll add RJ to the mix.
RJ, do you feel like you were involved now?
I wasn't looking to be involved.
Yeah, he didn't want that, Rick.
I wanted to wish happy holidays from everybody.
But why couldn't you have done that? Hey, Rick DiPietro, DNR, from me and Dave and RJ and Raymond, we'd all like to wish you a very happy holidays. Why couldn't you have done that?
I probably could have.
But that's a little boring for you?
Yeah,
well, after I saw the video, it was nice to sit back and be like, as Drake Maye was throwing his fifth touchdown, and be like, you know what? At least the Jets aren't going to get any kicks blocked.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
See, and you wonder why? Because you're both bad guys.
You took the Niners. We don't even want you. You can't even
take the Niners.
You know what?
I've been riding the Niners
the
like
game.
Seabiscuit.
Yeah.
I watched the whole game. I didn't watch the last drive. I couldn't put myself through that. I've been riding the Niners like Seabiscuit.
We don't want you. I talked to him. You're
I'm
out.
back.
Nope.
I'm taking them again this week, maybe.
No, stay away.
Yep.
Take them.
We don't want you.
Give me the Niners plus the 1.5. Let's go. This is a Niners win this. It's home games all the way through, baby. How about
they
that?
wouldn't even have to leave.
No. They
Sleep
stay
in their
right
own
home.
beds all the way through the Super Bowl, RJ.
I brought that up a couple of weeks ago. I was made fun of. Here we are.
Because it seems ridiculous.
Well, their defense is very bad.
The defense is awful.
It's not good.
Did I hear Fred Warner might come back?
That's insane.
So initially it was Super Bowl, and then like the people that I trust to consume their information. Now I'm here in conference weekend, which means
one win if you win this week.
If they win this week.
Oh my goodness. Are you going to go if they make the Super Bowl?
I mean, you never know. You never know.
He's got to. Doesn't he have to go?
Yeah, I
mean,
think
if they
you'd
get
have
the
to.
Super, he's got to go.
I think, and I say this objectively, I think it would be not a terrible, but a bad look, and I'm curious what you guys think. If some of these teams that are built to win, like right now, like we were talking about the Rams, the Eagles, all these teams that are, I mean, the Eagles have their issues, but their rosters.
The Eagles, they won, though.
Like, their rosters top to bottom. Even if
Jalen Hurts, I can't even believe it with this guy. He doesn't complete passes in the second half, and they're winning games.
Twice.
If you're those teams, and even if it's in San Francisco, if you lose with that defense, that's a bad look for some of these teams.
I would agree with that.
I'm sure
I would even go as far as saying
Seattle's
if
saying
they
the
wind
same
up
thing
with the
right
number
now.
one seed, that would be a bad look for these teams.
Seattle's, yeah, I mean, the line flipped, 3 points? The Niners are favored when this line dropped. Now they're getting a 1.5. So, yeah, it would be a terrible look for Sam Darnold. He needs to play well.
If he does it again, I mean, he's in the exact same position this year that he was in last year.
Well, he hasn't looked good.
No, he's
last
actually
couple weeks.
looked really bad.
Right. But, I mean, San Francisco's defense at a point now where they don't really put pressure on a quarterback.
Right. You'd figure if there was a soft landing spot for him, this would be the spot, right?
This would be it. With that defense,
Luther Burden looked like he was Jerry Rice.
Yeah, I didn't love my chances of covering that one.
Well, but when I go the other way, then you're in good shape.
It actually felt that way. But I couldn't watch it, though. I shut that thing right
The
off.
amazing thing is, the Daily News picks, like 10 people in it, I'm a game behind.
Well, because you're getting all the picks, though.
Right.
Your problem is just identifying which picks you really like.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. I mean, that could be the only thing because, I mean, otherwise you're doing good.
Right. I think I'm like 9 games over 500 on the season. with picking every game. It makes no sense.
Lucky for us, you still haven't figured it out. So let's just hope that continues.
Good. So I'm going to have to dress up as RJ. What will I have to do?
You'll have to get on your knees,
Here
dress
we
up as
go.
RJ, and walk around the tailgate.
Great.
Great. Thanks, guys. Great.
It's supposed to be lifelike. Why am I the bad guy here? I'm just stating the obvious. I'm the jerk. Okay, you're right. I'm the jerk.
I have to walk on my knees?
It's got to be realistic. You can't be walking around the tailgate with RJ and be taller than RJ if you're RJ.
You're not good guys.
Wait, what do you mean not good guys? I didn't do anything.
I spent the last couple of weeks telling people, I love working with them. They're like family. You're not good guys. Shame on me.
This is what friends do, RJ. You know, this is exactly how you act with your other buddies, with Perna and all those guys.
It's pretty true. You know, this is a true story I was telling Ray, because he was cooking up a parlay. I watched with them on Week 18.
Who, Perna?
Yeah, and he was like...
He is a real problem, right?
No, not a problem. He's good at it. How many points are too many for the Jets where you wonder? I was like, 13.5 is not enough. You need more. 19, 20, 24.
Did he tease it up to like 20?
19.5 and still lost.
He still took the Jets?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why did he want to take the Jets? Why wouldn't he have brought it down to like 5?
Because you get it up to 19.5. I think that's enticing for an NFL team.
They weren't even close.
Did you not explain to him your strategy? That doesn't matter how many points you're picking against Brady Cook.
Yeah, that's the strategy.
He stinks. I actually feel badly for him. He didn't ask for this.
No, but this is the soft tank right in front of your eyes.
I don't even think they're trying to tank. This is just them.
How many times has it happened over the past 5 or 6 years where the Jets have rolled out a quarterback who was barely even like the QB3 level? Like, why is this guy in the NFL level?
But that's not even the biggest problem they have right now.
No, it's not. They lack talent. The loft issue.
It's all of it, though. It's not just talent. They still have pieces to their defense. They didn't trade the entire defense. You still have starting pieces on your defense.
Yeah, but then you have a lot of guys who shouldn't even be out there.
They don't want to be there.
Well, they don't, because they've lost. And we've talked around it. How many points they've lost their last 4 games combined?
107.
107. 27 points.
That's really remarkable.
Worst month ever, says Rich Cimini.
In the history of the franchise?
In the history of the league.
Point differential.
In the history of the league?
0-4 in the point differential. No team's ever had a worse December.
Well, they're going to have the 4th worst point differential in the history of the franchise.
Could you imagine if we're getting field goals blocked?
How bad could it be?
It could be worse. You guys don't get it, though. Luckily, I'm a football savant. And this is why I have faith moving forward, because this is something that they hammered home all training camp long. We're not getting field goals blocked, boys.
Right. You didn't mention that the entire year, though.
That'll be the difference. I was saving it.
Right. Had field goals been a real problem, they might only have 1 or 2 wins on the season.
And then running off the field.
Let's go to Billy in Hartford. Billy, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year
What's
to
going
you
on?
as well,
Can you hear
Billy.
me?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I want to say one thing about Rick. I love when he says, "What do you mean? What do I mean?" I think that's so funny.
Oh, it's great.
But anyway,
yeah, there's nothing better than that.
I'm a big Cowboy fan. This is for you, Dave. And I know that you're going to be mad, but I hope the Giants win Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Billy, that's great.
Let's go, Giants.
I hope you enjoy Hartford.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Hartford's a beautiful place.
Great place.
You got the Wolfpack.
No, yeah, it's real exciting.
Hartford Wolfpack.
And you know what, Billy? I hope you stub your toe. Like you have to get up to pee tonight, and you just smack your toe right to the side of the bed.
Last time you did that to me, I actually stubbed my toe. It's going to happen now. Wear slippers. I'm telling you right now, wear slippers, because he said the same thing to me. I broke my toe.
Oh, I believe it. But I just hope that does happen, because 30 years of frustration with the Cowboys with me. So now I just hope it happens.
Okay.
You want to pass it
probably
along.
will. You'll probably be very excited with a broken toe.
I will.
Good. Congratulations. Enjoy
I'll
Hartford. That's great. Bye.
Wow. This is going. Welcome to 2026. This is going well.
I mean, what did I did nothing to deserve this.
Took an hour and 14 minutes.
Well, because people don't like your attitude. They don't like your behavior.
What do you want me to do?
Just be a nice guy.
I am a nice guy.
You threatened some poor guy. You're just trying to have a good time.
Because
in St.
I said, I as nice as you possibly could. I said, "Excuse me, can you be fair? Could you just move out of the way, please? I can't see the game."
He looked like a local. Was he a local there?
I don't know where he's from. I didn't do a registry before I yelled at him.
I will say,
like, out of the way or feces.
He does look like the kind of guy that would have like the Pirates on some kind of like alternate line, like beating the Padres or something like that.
He would have killed Dave, RJ. You can say it.
Yeah, I think he's in the underworld there. Like, he's connected.
100%.
Well, he moved.
Well, that's because he didn't want to get his hands.
He didn't want a piece of those feces, I'll tell you that.
Oh, God. Yeah, he was probably so caught off guard that that a grown man would suggest something like that.
So there is a level of respect given to you, though, because he must have assessed the situation. Because wouldn't you just say, you know what, I'm going to call this guy out. I'm going to stand right up to the bully. He's not going to throw feces at me. But he looked at you and said, you know what? There's a chance with this crazy man.
Oh, good for you.
There's a chance this crazy man would actually throw feces at me.
Right, he's touched. Like, this guy clearly has issues.
That's right.
So I'm going to stand down.
Because there's a chance he probably does it. And then what? Then what do I do?
Then you shower.
But can you imagine?
I'm not sure you can ever get clean from that.
I don't think you ever get up from that.
If he's not a local, he did the same thing Dave did. Called ahead, found a place. Got to watch football. Eagles, Bills, great game. Bills are mounting a comeback, and this place will not change the channel
to
on
the Bills Eagles
from Giants Raiders.
He's showing Giants Raiders, and the guy was defiant. He's like, "Please turn on the other game." He's like, "No, I will not. We have to have this game on." And then he made like eye contact with me, give me a little wink. He's like, "I got you." Yeah,
this guy. This guy beat you down.
Cared about his game the way I cared about my game, he would have gotten there hours before and did what I did. But he wasn't as buttoned up as I am.
He probably. I mean, the idea that you left your family for that many hours to go watch the Giants Raiders is wild.
I was at a high level of maturity the entire trip. There was football
phone
all over the place. I went out to dinners. I'm propping up my phone on water glasses, on salt shakers. I watched the Cowboys game out by the pool. I watched the Broncos and Chiefs at a restaurant. The maturity level that I showed was second to none. And I said, on this one day, the Sunday, I got to go. And everyone understood. He's got to go. And I went.
The maturity level, when we found out Brock Bowers was going on IR, the language that was flying in the group chat is like nothing I've ever seen before.
There were accusations levied, things that can't be repeated.
No, they can't.
I mean, it's... I don't know if maturity is the right word to use.
I was the best version of me.
Okay.
That's the best version.
Yeah.
I just don't think you're equipped to go on vacation during the football season.
I think you're probably right.
It's just not a great. It's not.
I think you're probably right. But I did it, and I did it like a gentleman would.
I mean,
pardon me, sir.
Some of the hotels you were going to stay at, just nasty hotels. the Cove sounded nice. You got voted for that one. I don't know about the one sweet situation.
You guys got me so angry
that
I couldn't control myself any longer.
We got you angry.
Yes.
He's clearly not a Deontay Banks fan.
No, I'm not. Slayton, Banks, they can go. You done?
No, I mean, yes. I wish I was done, but I'm not.
All right. Well, let's take a break. We'll get into the college football, then we got Raanan and Cimini on the other side of that. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you on a busy football Friday right here on ESPN New York.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Listen up, football fans. You won't. Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, commitment issues? No problem. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever, as in for life. Switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, you may experience slower speeds. Pay $25 a month as long as you stay on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The college football playoff isn't over. Not yet. That epic run, that wild dream, not over till the clock hits 0. Till the stadium shakes. Till the wild things are let loose. Till the trophy is lifted and the confetti falls. This is the national championship. When it's over, you'll feel it. This is the wild world of college football. The CFP National Championship, Monday, January 19th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and the ESPN app.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Raanan in about 15 minutes, followed by Rich Cimini. Should be some great conversation. What do we even ask these guys?
I know what Rick's going to ask.
Yeah, I know what I'll ask. I mean, we ask them what we normally ask them.
Oh, it's going to be a good conversation. I look forward to those. I love those guys. I just wish it was a more fun conversation that we could have this week.
Yeah, but, I mean, they haven't been fun for how many years, though?
Years.
Right.
Years.
I mean, it feels like we're in the same position every season.
It's Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it's amazing that we could have two of this and both stink.
Right. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. This should be a thriller. Nets visiting the Wizards at 7 o'clock tonight. Knicks host the Hawks at 7:30. Rangers take on the Panthers in the Winter Classic at 8 o'clock at Lone Depot Park in Miami. Is Lone Depot Park where they played the football game last night?
No.
I don't believe that's where they played the football game.
They
the
play where the Dolphins play.
Yeah.
The Hard Rock.
Miami Gardens to be exact.
Yeah, right. No, they're going to take the ice. They're going to bring down now.
They had practice.
The same
yesterday,
people that
Dave.
are doing Vegas's baseball. The baseball.
What's Lone Depot Park?
Marlins. Marlins downtown.
Oh, all right.
The site of the Orange Bowl, Dave.
Yep. I just got word. Yep, the ice is in now.
Well, I don't know.
They had practice yesterday.
Yeah, and then they're going to take that ice and move it to Milan for the Olympics.
What do you think?
What are you laughing
Which
about?
ice do you think is better maintained, Lone Depot Park or the Olympics?
Well, Lone Depot's down. Like, they have ice.
And they only have to play one game there.
That's done. Yeah. The concern with Milan is that they're going to just put the ice down and they're going to play three games a day on it.
I'm sure that's going to go well. Nobody's going to get hurt.
By the way, too, to add to your
I got to finish the read, but go ahead.
I'm going to add stuff that's happening tonight. You got the quarterfinals of the World Juniors tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
U.S. is in that?
USA, Finland, baby.
Oh that's a
yeah.
What's that on? Like NHL Network, probably, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
anyway,
good stuff.
that's Game Time. Brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So the geniuses that work at the station told us that Ole Miss shouldn't get into the college football playoff because if they don't have Lane Kiffin, there's no way they should be in. You think they'd like to revisit that now?
Well, why don't you call people out? Right? Why are you saying geniuses? I mean, you're talking about RJ and John.
Well, yeah. Well, it's more John because RJ just thought their seating should be affected. John thought they should not get into the playoff.
Right.
Right. Which was one of the dumber things, and we called him out on it at the time, and now it looks even dumber than when he said it originally.
What are you talking about? Lane Kiffin was right there. He was in the suite enjoying the game, rooting for them.
Please.
Throwing up Trinidad flags.
Please.
Does not look like a great take at the moment.
It's an awful take. That was a great football game, by the way.
That was a really good football game. That's correct.
Kirby Smart, he doesn't care if they're at their own 20, 30, fake punts, go for it, whatever. Like, we've gone so far the other way from what football used to be, where you're in a 4th and 2, you punt it away.
Right.
Now you're in a 4th and 2, and you're shocked if they punt it away.
Right, but now you have the analytics to make you right. So even when you're wrong, you're right, though, because I can show you the numbers.
Okay. Did you hear what the Mississippi coach said yesterday? He doesn't really buy into the whole analytics part of this thing.
Right. Well, I mean, but that could be a positive and it could be a negative. It depends on who's hiring you. Right? Like, I mean, I think that's part of the reason, like, especially in baseball now. Like, we dealt with some of this in hockey, too. All these sports they rely on analytics. How much you rely on analytics, I mean, is your prerogative. But, like, there are owners that have never played sports before that can't go on, hey, why'd you do this? Well, I played. I know you don't. They want to see, give me a reason. Well, I can't. I just had a feeling. Well, I can't just go with your feeling because I've never had the feeling that you're talking about. Show me the numbers. This is what the numbers say.
It's crazy. It's too much. It's
I think
too much.
Yes. I think we've gone
so far the other way. And it feels like it's been led by Dan Campbell. So far the other way. This guy's willing to go for it at any point. I mean, they were down 3 with like 10 minutes to go. And they went for it at their own 33-yard line, get sacked, turn it over, touchdown. Now, they came back and almost won the game anyway, but, I mean, it's crazy the aggression that some of these coaches coach with.
Yeah, well, I mean, you saw it that was a big conversation coming out of the Bills-Eagles game.
Well, going for 2 at the end of the game?
Right. Like, I mean, the Eagles didn't complete a pass in the second half.
Right. But they had all the momentum. The only thing I would say about that, and I would have kicked the extra point as well.
Injuries?
Well, the only thing I would have said about that is the kicker is terrible. Like, unlike the Jets, who never get kicks blocked, the Bills don't have that same luxury.
Right, but I think in that moment, the other thing I heard was that injuries. So now if you play the overtime, right, if you settle for the extra point, play into overtime, now you're exposing your guys to 10 more minutes, potentially.
Yeah, but you were the better team.
Josh Allen's
I would just think that you would want, being the better team, to extend the game as long as you can.
Right, but then
and not have it come down to one play.
But then you see guys open. Josh Allen just doesn't make a good throw.
Yeah, it's a bad throw.
So I got one play with the MVP to decide this game.
More surprised that Ohio State lost to Miami, or that Mississippi was able to beat Georgia last night?
Oh, I would say probably surprised both.
No, I know surprised both, but which one surprised you more?
I think probably more surprised that Ohio State lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio State.
Yeah. The problem is Sayin was not very good.
No.
And he's not mobile. Like, you need a somewhat mobile quarterback, because once they got close to him, he just kind of crumbled over and over and over.
Well, but that Miami defense too, though.
I know.
They got some big boys up front.
You know, Miami they remind me of a team that you look at them and you say to yourself, man, they're so talented. And then you watch them play during the regular season, you're like, they're really talented, but they never put it all together. And then in that game, they're like, all right, national stage, we have numerous first-round picks on this team. Let's go get it. And, man, they were really good.
Well, I think the other thing that you have to take into account, too, now is the whole bye thing. Right? Like, I mean, is that to your benefit or not?
So teams that have had a bye are now, what, 1-7?
Yeah, I mean, it was 0-5 going into the other day.
Right. I think Indiana is the only team to have had a bye and to have won a game so far
That's
in
right.
This current format.
Yeah.
How about them, by the way?
Ole Miss's kicker, by the way, is a stud.
Oh, he's awesome.
Stud.
He see, and you laugh at me when I watch different conferences. He used to kick at Western Kentucky. Transferred to Ole Miss, and then boom.
Yeah.
Hammering. Like the Giants should probably draft this kid in the third round.
I mean, that last kick it landed in the logo. It was perfect. It didn't move. It was perfect.
He nailed 55-yard field goals. Multiple.
I think 55. What did he hit? 55, 56, and then he hit that last one was like 47.
Yeah. Right. With so much pressure on him and had absolutely no trouble. This is a serious question now. Has anyone in sports history, and I know we get wrapped up in the moment, done a better job at their job than Curt Cignetti at Indiana?
No. You'd be hard-pressed to find it. Everything he's done, man. I mean, just like to say what he said, the whole Google me thing, to be sitting here now undefeated, look like the best team in college football.
I mean, they dismantled Alabama.
Yep. Dismantled Alabama. And I heard, it's funny because Saban, I think Saban's been awesome on College Game Day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been awesome. And he was saying, because he's going to pick Alabama. But, like, hey, listen, man. I mean, Indiana is not a football school, but this Indiana team with Cignetti and Mendoza and the players that Cignetti brought in, like the idea that he was able to now with the portal and everything else, bring in, some of his guys and, create the culture that way. It was just huge. You see all the coaches do it. And then go out and spend the money that he spent and hit on every single player that he brought in.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Right. And then he's like, I was golfing with buddies in Alabama, and they're like, come on, it's Indiana. And Saban's like, nah, that's not. Like, this is, forget it's Indiana. Like, take the name out of it. This football team is a legit football team. And they got big boys up front. I mean, their offensive line was pushing Alabama's defensive line all over the place.
And they always fall forward, like the whole Jackson Dart +2, that like they always, every time they get hit, they fall forward. Mendoza played really well. Have you seen his red zone numbers? They're through the roof.
Yep.
I mean, guys are terrific. They're just buttoned up. They're well coached. Their special teams are good. I mean, that's a great football team right now. The only reason I think there's any doubt surrounding them is because they're Indiana.
That's it.
If that was Alabama, you'd be like, that's the best team in college football.
Right, look what they've just done, though. I mean, they beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game.
Yep.
Every team has struggled with the bye. Every team. Since we got to this new format, every team. They're
the only team to win it with having the bye.
Right. They didn't just beat Alabama.
No, they bludgeoned them.
They smashed Alabama.
Yep. So he took over in 2024. They went 11-2.
Yep.
This year they're now 13-0. Prior to that, they were 3-9, 4-8, 2-10, 6-2 in 2020, the COVID year, 8-5 the year before that. 5-7, 5-7, 6-7, 6-7, 4-8, 5-7, 4-8, 1-11. This guy comes in and he's lost 2 games in 2 years.
Right. Yeah, what he's doing is special, man. And you can understand why there were other big programs that wanted him. And he said, no.
He's unbelievable. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this. Like, is there a coach that took over a perennial loser that has made it turn around so quickly?
I'd have to. I mean, I would really have to sit back and think.
Right, you'd really have to do some real research. But off the top of your head, you can't think of anything close.
Like this?
Yes.
In 2 years, like in year 2, to be. I mean, I'd be the favorite right now. I mean, I have to imagine they're the favorite to win the national championship now.
Well, I know. I don't. They must be. Yes.
I mean, they should be.
They have to be. Well, I know they're favored against Oregon. I think they're 5-point favorites against Oregon.
All right, but I mean, who are you taking? I mean, you're not going to take any other team over them right now.
So rank the teams of how you would take them.
I got Indiana 1.
Yes.
I don't even think that's a question. I'll go Indiana 1.
And I think you could make an argument for any of the other 3.
Yeah, I think you could make an argument for any of the 3. I would probably take Indiana 1. I would take. Oh God. I mean, now. I don't even know.
All right. Well, this is great.
Well, who would you go?
I would go Oregon 2. I think the winner of that game will be the favorite of the national championship game.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would go Indiana 1. I would probably go.
Remember, they played this year, and Indiana had it's not like they beat up on Oregon. It was a very close game.
No, it was funny listening to Mendoza after the game talk about Oregon, too. I don't even think he knew Oregon won until after the game, he said.
Well, how is that possible?
Because he was so dialed in, I guess. He's like, well, I mean, it's a good team, and he's funny. He names the coaches and all those different things. Miami's playing good football, though, right now, man.
Great football.
Right now, I would say it's probably going to – I would go Indiana-Miami in the national championship game right now.
Okay. Wow.
If I had to choose.
Both games should be really good, though. Next Thursday, Friday, of course, on every ESPN
right,
platform.
And if you're a Jets fan, I mean, you get exactly what you want, too. You get to see Mendoza against Dante Moore in the semifinals.
Yeah, and we'll see which one gets the victory. All right, let's break. Come back. We've got Raanan, Cimini, Around the League, Frenzy, all of it. And it starts next, and it's right here on ESPN New York.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. What's going on with that sweatshirt? That is quite the loud sweatshirt from Jordan Raanan, who's going to join us in just a moment as DNR roll along on the first show back after the new year. Time now for the Raanan Cimini Reports, brought to you by Bet365. What are you trying to blind the whole house with that sweatshirt this morning?
I mean, it's
tie-dye.
white, blue, and gray. I mean, it's not that loud.
It's tie-dye.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks pretty loud. How was the show?
Stylish.
Yeah, it's real stylish. How was the show over the last couple days?
It was good. You know, Jay Gassman didn't show up one day.
Were you angry at him for that?
No, actually, it got to the point where we were concerned about his health.
Were you genuinely concerned about him?
Yes. Because here's the deal. First of all, he's not the kind of guy that you would think would not show up, right?
No, he's very buttoned up, I agree.
Yeah, so we're texting him the night before, and he does the Bruce Beck sports final. And, he gets the tour. He goes to Saturday Night Live, so he's all over himself. He's feeling good. But, Jay Gassman's not going out.
Wait, he went to Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, Rockefeller Center.
All right.
Jake Gassman's at everything.
He gets the tour of all the studios. So he's all excited. He went in. He sent us a picture. But then his phone is ringing when we're calling him. So I thought his phone might be dead. But the fact that his phone is ringing, it wasn't going straight to voicemail, started being like, wow, what's going on here with Jake? I'm really worried about Jake.
So you were genuinely concerned for his well-being?
After about, the first 30 minutes we were joking he probably overslept. Then the fact that his phone wasn't going straight to voicemail got me a little concerned.
Did he get in trouble for this late arrival, or is it just fine?
I mean, I didn't slap him on the wrist or anything. I'm not in with the bosses there. I mean, that's not my thing. But I think he's fine. It was no big deal. It's happened to everybody in life.
I don't know. Rick, how many times have you overslept for the show?
None.
Yeah, none.
All right. You never overslept when you were the goalie of the Islanders?
No.
Ever?
No.
Me neither, but I mean, I'm trying to give it
No, I mean, it's like... I mean,
professionals
you didn't,
don't oversleep and miss things.
Right, but you didn't, oversleep and miss, 5... Oh, I'm a little late. It was a whole hour of the show.
Come on.
If you have a guy...
Poor Jake here. He's already feeling self-conscious about it.
So he should.
Upset that he missed the first hour.
If you have a co-host...
Let's not get him fired here.
Yeah, but let's think about this for a second. If you have a co-host that's had a stroke on SportsCenter and also almost choked to death, worried about your health, you got real issues.
That's fair.
What happened to you, by the way? Play the audio.
Whereas when you have Justin Fields with who probably isn't even in that category, and then on top of that,
you're right.
Yeah, I might die here.
What happened to you?
The air got to me. The air got the better of me in that moment.
Really? So
yeah.
you oxygen 1, Raanan 0.
Well, think about how much air that nose sucks up on a breath.
You're really coming in firing today, huh, Rick?
I missed you.
Happy New Year to you.
Yep.
Happy New Year, Jordan. Happy New Year.
Juice has brought me back to life.
I had to drink the fruit juice. So I had a little container of fruit, and it was the only thing I had there that was liquid.
So, Jordan, you and I have been in touch during my travels. You were shocked that I was able to have them keep the Giants-Raiders game on the large television the entirety
I am.
Of that game, and you were impressed that I was able to get that done.
Cost him $50, Rick.
Yeah, I told the story.
Yeah,
I told the story.
I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough, to be honest with you.
I would have dug deeper if I had to. So, are we really? Joe Shane is going to be back with this organization. Is that definite, or that's your belief today?
Yeah,
I don't think anything's definite because look what happened with Joe Judge. He was told he was going to be back, and what happened to Joe Judge? He ended up getting fired. Ben McAdoo was told he was going to get back. He ended up getting fired. So I think there's always the possibility. So I'm going to leave that door open. But, speaking to people around the league, Joe Shane's operating as if he's going to be back, and it's being portrayed to potential head coaching candidates that he's expected or likely to be back. So I think there's a good chance that, he's likely the general manager moving forward.
Right, but Jordan, this is just more what's going on behind the scenes with the owner's health situation than he deserves to be back, right?
I think that certainly plays into the equation. I don't think we can completely ignore that. Yeah, I mean, they think they have a young core. This is the only argument you can kind of make, right? But I'm saying this is obviously the only argument they made. That's what they said in the press release when they fired Brian Daboll, is they think that there's a young core there to work and build around, and that they're going to move forward with that. And I agree. Like, look at the record. The record speaks for itself. There's nothing to say there. 6-11, 3-14, either 3-14 or 4-13, whichever one you want.
I'll take the 3-14.
Yeah,
if I have my choice, because this is really unbelievable. So I mean, they go out there, they bludgeon the Raiders. They're all excited. Wandale. I mean, the whole thing. I mean, it's nauseating to think that this team again, Jordan, is this close from having the number 1 pick in the draft, and again they screw the whole thing up.
When you say screw it up, what do you want him? What do you want him to do? They have to probably not play Jackson Dart, Brian Burns, and Dexter Lawrence, and I still think it's probably a coin flip whether they beat that Raiders team.
They did nothing wrong. I'm not blaming the actual Giants.
Okay.
You want to go out, the players, the coaches, I get it. But, I mean, it's amazing to me that they're this close from landing the number 1 pick. And Mendoza acquitted himself very well yesterday. You got to think his stock went up even higher, and there's more leverage there if you had the number 1 pick. And in typical Giants fashion, they win games when the last thing you want to do is win football games.
Yeah. What do you want me to say to that? That's what happens. This is the second year in a row. It was almost a year to the day. I think it was one day different, right? December 30th compared to 31st, basically. And they did the same thing. And now, I don't know, your worst nightmare. I'd be scared right now that the Dallas Cowboys decided at halftime, this game isn't that important. And they end up, competing in this game too. And imagine they win and they end up with the 6th pick.
Kill me.
You're going to be apoplectic.
Seriously, kill me.
You'll still get a good wide receiver. Relax.
Please. Here's what
Raanan
and DiPietro with you on ESPN New York. That'll be it. If the Giants win, I'm going to pull an ass man on Monday morning. I'm going to show up an hour into the show.
Should I be rooting for this at this point now then?
What?
He wants your job is what he's saying.
You said, it might be Raanan and DiPietro.
You want my job, don't you?
Should I be rooting for it?
You do whatever the hell you want.
It would open up a whole new hat market, too. Just take the Rothenberg off that.
That's right. Give you more room because your name
is
short.
DNR. It could still be DNR, too. DiPietro Rothenberg.
That's actually good.
It's real good.
It works.
It's great.
It's nice.
You have a question?
Jordan, can I ask a legitimate football question here? Because, Dave, we just want to hear about how I won't show up on Monday. I'm saying,
Pete Carroll, that's the guy that'll fix the Jets. Pete Carroll.
Hey, sir, in the Skechers, if you don't move from the TV, I'm going to throw feces at you. I'm
Pete
50
Carroll,
years old.
He'll change everything with the Jets.
Yeah.
Wow, what is going on here? This is the new year. You guys are coming in hot.
Let me before we get going with the show. My hats. I just want to thank everyone that's bought my. I create these in a sweatshop in the back of my home, and then I have my wife packaging them up. I'm such a gentleman that I write a beautiful handwritten note and I sign it and I send it out to the people and I charge them $40 for a $9 hat is what I do.
A hat's way more than $9.
That's what I do.
Why am I talking like that, though?
I don't know.
That's not how I talk.
Well, it is
I don't
now.
think you guys are going to make it through 2026.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Jordan, I'm noticing on your list, you have a beautiful article out. A lot of defensive, former head coaches, defensive coordinators. I mean, are we really headed towards potentially a defensive coordinator to pair with Jackson Dart here, you think?
What are the offensive options out there this year? Like, where are they? Who are they? Like, those guys don't necessarily exist. The proven offensive guys that are on the verge of, becoming head coaches. There's not a ton out there.
You don't really have outside of McCarthy. You don't really have anybody.
He's got Kubiak and he's got Kingsbury.
And
McCarthy,
Kafka, but I think the fan base would revolt if they hired him.
Kubiak, Kingsbury, Stefanski if he becomes available. I think if there was 12 names on the list, I think it was 5 and 7. I think it was 5 offense, 5 defense. I mean 7 defense, 5 offense, which isn't that much tilted in that direction. But yeah, I mean that's just who. Like, tell me who the candidates are out there this year that are really strong offensive options.
Well, the one with the highest floor is, I mean, listen, you need stability, right? Like, someone needs to come in here and that knows what they're doing. I mean, the one with the highest floor probably is McCarthy. It's not the sexiest name, but that would make, that would kind of make the most sense.
He has the best track record of anybody out there out of the candidates, that, like right now at least. It's like, who knows? I think the complete list and candidate pool completely changes depending on what happens at the end of the season. Kevin Stefanski, Mike Tomlin, John Harbaugh, like any of those guys shake free. Obviously, now the list gets reconfigured greatly, and those guys go straight to the top.
My only concern with that would be how many teams, if say that happens, so say the Steelers lose, and Tomlin, it's just time, I'm going to move on, and he decides he doesn't want to do TV, he wants to coach again. Like how many teams, even teams that have coaches right now,
everybody,
right, want Mike Tomlin as their coach. I would fire Aaron Glenn in 2 seconds if Mike Tomlin became available.
It wouldn't take Tomlin to be available for you to make that decision, though.
Well, we don't get field goals blocked, Dave.
I know. It's a big deal.
Jordan. No, real quick though. Those guys become available. Every team that is even looking for a quarterback, a coach even slightly, has to consider those guys, considering their track record.
You'd have to, right? You'd have to.
But also look at the teams. Think about the teams that are likely to be in the coaching market. Okay, you got the Giants, you got the Titans, you got Vegas. Who else is going to open? Maybe Atlanta, which I think would be a good job.
Cincinnati, maybe.
Cincinnati. But what's
Cleveland,
the common
right?
theme? What's the common theme with all these organizations? They have, and the number one thing that coaches look for when they go and they go for a job is ownership, right? That's your boss. The Giants, for whatever we think about, their ability to hire coaches and general managers, their ownership is respected and considered to be pretty good ownership. They're going to give you all the resources you need. Like, they're going to be up near the top of the list. They're in New York. It still has cachet that it's in the New York market. You have a quarterback in Jackson Dart. You do have some key pieces. It'll be a very desirable job, and I've had many people tell me that. Now, the Joe Schoen aspect definitely throws a wrench in that, but there are a lot of things that coaches, are, at least to this point, who knows what happens later in the process, have not backed down and said, we're not interested because Joe Schoen's there. No, it's still the New York Giants. It's one of 32 jobs and has a lot of cachet. It's up near the top of the list of jobs that are going to be available.
So we talk about, and I want to delicately say this because it is obviously a very unsettling conversation to have, but obviously the health of John Mara has to be brought into the conversation. And then we say they may keep Joe Schoen just because they don't really have it's too much to make this whole sweeping change with John Mara not being well. Is there no one else within the organization that could kind of run point if he's not able to do so?
My opinion on that, or my guess, is that Chris Mara is the one that's in the building, right? It's John's brother. So from a football perspective, he's been involved in the football side of the business for a very long time. So it would make sense to me that he would be the one likely take over from a football perspective. He was in on the last time. He was in on a whole bunch of the interviews. So my guess is it would be him that takes over from that perspective.
Jordan, how much does this change, though? So right now, you said it. Listen, Joe Judge, I don't know if it's a great example because it felt like he was trying to get fired towards the end of it with him. How much of this change, though, do you think if Mike Tomlin does become available or John Harbaugh does become available? Could that change the whole, listen, we don't want to go through it with Joe Schoen. If John Harbaugh's listen, I want to bring my own guy, or Mike Tomlin brings their own guy in, does that change the whole way the Giants feel about it?
Doesn't it have to?
Yes.
We saw even Liam Cohen pulled the power play in Jacksonville. A little different, like Trent Baalke. There's not many Trent Baalke fans out there around the league. If you listen to the last few years, so he was amazed. Everyone was amazed that he was kind of in there. But yeah, that's always, I guess, a potential outcome here, especially if it's a coach or general manager that have a lot of cachet. The problem is in this situation is if you want Joe Schoen gone, is how many coaches really have that cachet. And I was thinking about it. You have to be very careful, because if you go in and you sit down with ownership, and that's part of your pitch and you're a young guy who's just looking for a head coaching job, and you make that pitch, it could come off as it could come off as a negative. And a guy who does this guy think he is, that he could just come in and just demand whatever he wants? It could easily be construed that way. And so I think you have to be very careful if that's the way you want to go about it to do it. So I guess it's possible, but it's definitely more likely if it's a guy with a significant track record like Mike Tomlin or John Harbaugh.
All right. So I ask you this every week, and we joke around, and who cares if they win or lose? It really does matter a lot this week. Mm-hmm. Win or lose against the Cowboys.
I'm going to say lose because
thank God
there was a lot of guys that didn't practice yesterday. And I think they might be without Wan'Dale Robinson. Dexter Lawrence missed practice yesterday with an illness. Didn't even see him in the locker room. Theo Johnson come back from illness, but he was walking around with like one of those masks, I guess, where you get oxygen yesterday. Not actually using it, but he had it in his hand. So I assume he's still not feeling well. I don't think he probably still won't play. So they're going to be without a whole bunch of guys. So as long as Dak Prescott's on the field, I said probably lose. But this game, who knows what to expect, right? That's the scary part for you. It has to be, Dave.
Of course it's scary. But it's not just me. Like, it should be scary for you, too. Don't
Why?
You want the Giants to pick second as opposed to sixth?
For relevance and interest, yeah, that would be good for me. For come draft time, for them to have a better pick, for sure.
If he makes it, who knows at this rate?
Why would I not make it?
Guy does a couple radio shows, almost chokes to death in the air. Like, let's eat fruit during the segment, so I get the
what is that
pineapple.
about? Why would you decide to start having apples and pineapples during the segment?
I wasn't eating the fruit. That's not why I choked. I just choked on the air. So I ate the fruit earlier during the break.
It's like you fell on the 30-yard line then.
The fruit was done. It was empty. It was just the juice left at the bottom. That was all that was left.
Uh-huh.
Because that office, by the way, can they get a garbage, for God's sakes?
There's no garbage.
There's no garbage in the office. It's unbelievable.
You're not supposed to eat in the studio, Jordan. You're not supposed to eat in the studio. That's why there's no garbages.
Who doesn't eat in people eat in the studio.
I don't eat in the studio. Dave doesn't eat in the studio.
I do, actually.
Yeah, don't even start. You're going to start. You guys are sitting at home right now. You're going to tell me you're going to be.
Where are you sitting?
Studio.
Where are you sitting?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm home.
Exactly. Right. All right.
Exactly right.
I'm
Bye.
not hosting the show.
You know what?
Get outta
Goodbye.
here.
At least we show up on time. Goodbye, Jordan.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Before we get to the great Rich Cimini, we adore Rich Cimini. Do you want to tell me about some NBA stuff tonight?
Would you like to hear about some NBA stuff
I'd love
tonight?
it. And I think, you know what? Not only would I love it, I think Rich would also love it.
Oh, Jordan's camera's going wild here. FanDuel Friday's turning it up with NBA Happy Hour. Every Friday from 6 to 7:30 p.m., FanDuel's dropping limited time specials to get you in the zone. You got boost bonuses and some surprises, all designed to bring that Friday energy. This isn't just another promo. It's your weekly pregame NBA Happy Hour every Friday, 6 to 7:30 p.m., only on FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Visit FanDuel.com/local to grab your reward before the clock expires. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions do apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirements, and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
Very well done. And let's pivot from that to Rich Cimini. Rich, Happy New Year. How are you? Good morning.
Happy New Year, guys. Welcome back for our last go-round here, right?
Yeah, it really is. Rich, this is sincere. I'm not trying to mock or make fun of the Jets. It's unbelievable watching this team play right now. Is this the worst? You've been with this organization forever, been covering this team. Is this the worst you've ever seen?
Yeah, I get asked that question a lot recently. Yeah, I would definitely put it up there with, I think it's one of the three worst that I've covered. I think the 95 team, 3-13 under Rich Kotite. I mean, if you look at that roster, it was just awful. So I would put it up there with that. And also the Adam Gase team in 2020, which went 2-14, very, very similar to that. Everyone's saying, well, what about the 96 Jets? They were 1-15. It's the worst record they ever had. But that 96 team had talent. You know, there were a lot of good players on that team who were just poorly coached by Rich Kotite, including Aaron Glenn, by the way, on that team. And so I think any other coach, they would have won more than one game. But this one's in the top three, guys. This is just the last month. Statistically, the last month is actually, you could argue, the worst for any team. It's the worst December in the history of the NFL in terms of point differential, minus 107. So, look, it's been bad, obviously, very bad.
Right, but Rich, it's getting worse, though. Right? I mean, so Steve Wilkes is gone, and defense is getting worse. The Patriots could have scored 70 if they wanted to. They scored touchdowns in the first 6 possessions. Then after the game, it felt like Aaron Glenn was kind of going after the effort a little bit, and then he watches the tape, I guess, multiple times and pointed to it wasn't an effort thing because guys were running off the field, and then I guess he's not wrong, but still, like we haven't had a field goal blocked. Like, I mean, we're grasping at straws now. Like he's not inspiring much confidence here as we move forward.
Yeah, I was surprised by the comments after the game, and then I was even more surprised that he flip-flopped the next day. I was critical of him on my podcast. Look, he's got when you go, that's a slippery slope for a coach. When I was sitting there after the game and he said, by the way, unsolicited, and not only did he question their effort, he doubled down after the game and he said, I just want to be very clear with you guys. I'm not BSing you. So it's like he was emphasizing the fact that he didn't see good enough effort. And then, so that's dangerous for a coach. You could lose the locker room. So I'm sitting there thinking, wow, he must be really confident in his standing with Woody Johnson to come out and make that kind of comment. And then he flip-flops the next day, unsolicited, again, saying when he watched the tape twice, it wasn't really effort. It was more schematic stuff. So I was not a fan of that flip-flop. I mean, he just should have stuck with it in the first place. And so I don't think that was a good thing for Aaron Glenn.
So the podcast that you mentioned is Flight Deck, your podcast, and we do enjoy that. And also want to let everyone know you're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, CBS FM HD2 in New York. Do you think he can fix this? Obviously, this year is a lost cause completely. Do you still have faith, or have you lost faith in Aaron Glenn moving forward?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I know Jet fans are apoplectic the last month of the season because it's been god-awful, and there's no defending what they've done the last month. But they're tanking. I mean, it's obvious what they're doing. I mean, they're playing a third-string rookie undrafted quarterback. Half the defense is gone. You know, the only position really intact is the offensive line and Breece Hall. And so it's clear what they've been doing over the last month, and really kind of since the trading deadline when they got rid of Quinnen and Sauce, they've shifted into 2026 mode, and they really doubled down on it when they went to Brady Cook. They could be playing Tyrod Taylor at quarterback the last couple of weeks. You know, maybe they would have won a game. You know, maybe they beat, I don't know, maybe the Saints or something. So I really wouldn't put too much stock in what you're seeing over the past month. To me, the more concerning part was the first 7 games. When they had their roster and they had Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams and they went 0-7, if you're going to criticize Aaron Glenn, criticize him for that, not the last month. So can he fix it? I mean, they have over $70 million in salary cap room. They have 8 draft picks, probably a couple of comp picks, so they're going to have 10 draft picks going in. I think that's probably the most in the league in terms of draft capital. And so, yeah, I think it can be fixed. I think it's unfair to judge Aaron Glenn on this season. I think we know what the season was. You know, it was really just a transition year. And so I haven't lost all faith in Aaron Glenn. I still think he has leadership ability. There's been some X's and O's stuff, obviously, with game management that have raised some red flags, but I think that stuff can be fixed. So I have not abandoned hope for Aaron Glenn. I think he'll come back with a better roster next year, and that'll be a more accurate barometer of what he is as a coach.
Right, Rich. I understand the 0-7, and that's why you have to trade Quinnen and you have to trade Sauce. And we wanted to get excited about having 2 first-round picks this year and 3 in 2027. But, I mean, the team doesn't have an interception. They don't take the ball away. The defense is worse now that Aaron's got himself involved in it. Like, I mean, it's just, again, so now we're going into an offseason. We have the 2 first-round picks. Who knows if Dante Moore decides he wants to come into the draft or not. Mendoza's going to go first. Like, I guess my question to you would be, like, after seeing this season and however you want to frame it, as, they punted or whatever, do you feel good about this, like this regime selecting and developing the next quarterback? Because if they don't take the quarterback this year and they go with the stopgap, if it's Malik Willis or whoever it is, and they win 4 games, are we really going to let Aaron Glenn come back for year 3 and select the quarterback?
No, that would be asking a lot. I mean, you're asking Jet fans to, all right, guys, we're raising your ticket prices in 2026, but we're really not going to get a quarterback to 2027. It's a tough ask. So, they'll have a veteran, starting on week 1. I don't know who it's going to be at this point, and I do think they'll draft someone, whether it's with the 3rd pick, the 1st or 2nd pick. If they trade up, I think they'll get some sort of rookie, even if it's in the 4th round and so forth. But no, to your question, Rick, to be totally honest, I don't have total confidence that they can develop a quarterback. I think they have a young offensive coordinator in Tanner Engstrand who showed some flashes of positives this year, but for the most part, the offense was basically a train wreck like the defense. And so I don't think they have a guy on their staff. I think they need to put someone on their staff this offseason who has an extensive background in quarterback development. Their quarterback coach, Charles London, is basically a former running back who coached running backs, and now he's a quarterbacks coach. So if I'm drafting Mendoza or Moore, I want a guy who's been around the block a couple of times and who could develop a quarterback. So my answer, right, and with a defensive-minded head coach, makes it even more important to go out and get a guy like that. So my answer to the question is no, I do not have full confidence right now. I think it's something that Aaron Glenn has to address in the offseason.
All right, but you do have full confidence that the Jets will lose to Mitch Trubisky and the Buffalo Bills this week, correct?
Yes, that I do. As I said on the podcast, I think the Bills could line up the guys from Bills Mafia out there on Sunday, and they would probably win the game. So I do think it'll be Trubisky. There'll probably be a number of key starters for the Bills who aren't going to play, and yet they'll still have better talent on the field than the Jets will. You know, the Jets are playing with a skeleton roster. So, and I do think the Bills will win the game, and that's for the Jets, that's a good thing because I'm not usually in the pro tank crowd, but when you're sitting in this position, their draft position could fluctuate from 2 to 7 based on what happens on this weekend. So, obviously, more advantageous to be in the 2 spot. I don't think they're going to, unless you're Giants.
Oh God! If you guys wind up with
you don't want to win. And I don't think if both teams lose. I think there's some sort of mathematical formula where the Jets could overtake the Giants based on strength of schedule, but I really think it's like 1,000,000 to 1 shot. The Giants would have to win to abandon that spot at number 2. So I expect them to lose. I'm sure you do as well, Rick. I mean, Dave. So I think the Jets will probably end up with the 3, but if they go out there and do something crazy like win the game, they could drop as low as 7. So, obviously, an enormous difference in draft position. So, I think the Jets will probably end up with the 3rd pick.
Could you see Giants and Jets making a trade if the Giants do have the 2 and the Jets have the 3? Is that realistic, or is it we will not make a trade with them?
Yeah, why wouldn't they? I mean, if that's what's best for the Giants organization, I mean, if the Jets' offer is the best out of anyone else, then why not? I mean, I don't think. I mean, I think the Giants like their quarterback. I mean, it's not like they're passing up one there, So the Giants, if they flip and they move to 3, they could get the best player, non-quarterback in the draft, or possibly even trade down again. So I think for the Giants, it's what's best for the Giants, and I think the fact that it's the Jets, I don't know. Some people have been asking that question. I don't think that. I mean, obviously, I don't think the teams are in love with each other. They share a stadium. I don't think they're the happy married couple sharing the same occupancy, but I don't think that would prevent them from doing a trade.
All right,
they
great
traded.
stuff.
It's a smaller scale, but a couple of years ago, that's how the Jets got Breece Hall. They traded up with the Giants. It was the top of the 2nd round, obviously a much smaller scale, but they have traded before.
Yep, and the Leonard Williams trade as well. All right, Rich, you're the best. Happy New Year. I'd say enjoy the game, but that's probably going to be difficult. But we'll talk to you down the road. We appreciate it as always.
All right, guys, take care. Thanks.
There you go. That's Rich Cimini. Boy, these conversations are depressing.
Very depressing. There's nothing to be upset. I mean, there's nothing to be excited about.
No, that's exactly right. There's nothing to be excited about.
I mean, I guess a little bit just because you're going to have a new coach. So there should be some level of excitement.
I mean, listen, if you told me it's a Tomlin or a Harbaugh or even a Stefanski, that would excite me. I mean, I don't know how excited. I like Lou Anarumo, but I'm going to be doing backflips over him or Jeff Hafley or one of these guys. I don't know.
Well, no, but listen, I mean, you're not going to know till you know. I mean, Mike McCarthy's not going to get you excited initially, but if Mike McCarthy has the effect that Tom Thibodeau had on the Knicks,
yeah, he's a professional coach. I agree.
Right, if it gets you back to double-digit wins, I mean, we can address the whole
double-digit wins. I would think 7.
Right, but if he gets you back to 9, 10 wins and you're a playoff team, that's good.
Yeah, Carpe Omnia. Statue.
Right, get them back to that point, and then we can have
I'm not worried about that.
Is Mike McCarthy good enough to get you to a Super Bowl conversation?
I'm not worried about Super Bowls right now. I'd like to be 500. I'd like to play important games at Thanksgiving is what I would like.
Well, here's the thing, too. I don't know what the relationships are in Baltimore or in Pittsburgh. If Mike Tomlin just feels like it's time for a break and he wants to do TV for a year, whatever he wants to do. But I mean, one of those teams is going to make the playoffs and one team's not. Right? I mean, so Baltimore.
Yeah, someone's going to be probably on the hot seat, yes.
Right. Something's going to happen with Stefanski, potentially, in Cleveland. Zach Taylor. I don't know if you like Zach Taylor or not. He might be available.
I think Zach Taylor might be a byproduct of Joe Burrow.
Right. That's the other thing, though, too. I mean, now we start talking about the jobs that do become open that aren't open now. Is the idea of working with Joe Burrow with Jamar Chase and Higgins more attractive than
yes
being the Giants head coach?
Yes.
But that's ownership, though, too. I mean, a lot of coaches will tell you, like great coaches will say number one on their list is owner.
Well, all right. Well, if you take ownership into account to that level, then no, you don't want to work with Cincinnati's ownership. But as far as the most talented player, it's Burrow.
But how much of what's going on with Giants ownership also could be an issue?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that, though.
Well, I know right now it doesn't until you're actually one of these meet. Like, I mean, there are a lot of people that would point to, there's a lot of Giants fans that point to, like some of the people in positions of power that work for the Giants right now shouldn't necessarily be in those positions. Because of that, I mean, they're there because of family ties.
You've heard a lot of nepotism conversation, absolutely.
Right, so now on top of that, the guy who I respect is potentially, like, he's
right,
dealing
not
with.
well. Yeah.
So.
And maybe you can't do what you want to do because of how unwell he is.
Right, now I got to deal with Joe Shane.
Right, I agree. And which makes you, like, there's no way Tomlin, Harbaugh, you wouldn't think you're going to take a job and work under Joe Shane.
No, I wouldn't think so. I would think if I'm going to take this job, I'm going to bring my own guy with me.
Right, but like Lou Anaromo, right? He's desperate for a job. He wants
any of these other guys.
He's a New Jersey guy.
Yeah, all these guys have, all the guys that, I mean, the coordinators, like even like, I don't know if Mike McCarthy has the gravitas right now to step in and be like, hey, I want my own GM.
Yeah, I don't know. RJ?
Hi.
RJ.
Hi.
Where have you been?
I'm around.
Okay, good. Are you ready to take us around the league?
As I'll ever be.
Oh, but before you do that, can I just say something real
Sure,
quick?
yeah.
Yeah. That'd be okay?
Okay.
Those are the Raanan and Cimini reports moments ago. Brought to you by Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
I've heard that before.
Did you guys see who's advising the Dolphins?
Troy
Aikman.
Troy Aikman in the mix.
Yep.
If
listen to Troy Aikman, he knows football.
I mean, that's our colleague. So if we're just throwing, I mean, I'd like to advise the team.
I think you could do a good job. You could have told the Jets right away that Steve Wilkes was going to work.
Don't hire Steve Wilkes.
How about our show? I think we could advise someone.
Well, we could definitely advise.
As a unit, our show would be elite as football advisors.
I think elite. So. You want to open up a company?
Like the 33rd team?
The 34th team?
The 34th team.
Let's go. Yes.
You know what? Let's put a little buffer there. Let's be the 35th team?
Yeah, or we could be the 39th team.
39th team.
I will say if you're looking
competing with
Mike
Mike
we could be Europeans first.
Could you imagine like a camera rolling with Dave interviewing candidates?
Why is it always Dave?
It'd be must-watch television.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the reason. Rick just said it. It's must-watch television if you're interviewing the candidates. Come on.
I'd be a great interviewer.
We know.
Yeah, we'd want to see it.
Okay.
No one said we want to see it because we thought you'd be bad. It'd be entertaining.
One of the interview questions is, how do you handle feces being thrown at you?
How do you handle feces? Worst questions have been asked, Raymond.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I've heard them.
All right, RJ, you want to take us around the league?
Sure.
Let's go.
It's time to go around the league.
And Around the League is brought to you by Boost Mobile. So, earlier, Richard, my friend, even though you're mean to me, you asked for scenarios, what's at stake. So every single game I have for you, who's playing for what.
Oh, I love you.
Let's start on Saturday, 4:30, ESPN, get comfortable. Game that could mean everything. In the end, maybe it means nothing. We don't know yet. Bucks Panthers. Carolina 8-8. Bucks are 7-9. It's amazing the Bucks still have a shot to go to the playoffs. They have lost 7 of their last 8. They have not won a game since November 30th. It is now 2026. Panthers can clinch the South and a playoff berth, obviously, with a win or a tie or a Falcons loss. Bucks can clinch with a win and a Falcons loss. Tampa favored by 3.
Wow, there's a lot to unpack there. So Tampa does not control their own destiny. They have to win and get help from a team that played a really good football game on Monday night. Tampa stinks. And this division is one of the worst divisions you've ever seen. Carolina was bad against Seattle, but Tampa's been, like we said, one of the worst teams in football over the last 2 months. So can Carolina go into Tampa and win? And amazingly enough, Tampa Bay's giving 3 points in this game. I have no idea what happens in this one.
Yeah, so the interesting thing with this is, and RJ mentioned it, could mean something, could mean nothing. So if Tampa wins and Atlanta turns around, they got to wait, which is, I mean, it's, the level of importance is there for a Saturday game, but it also puts Tampa in a weird spot where it's like we can win, but we still might not make the playoffs. We might not win the division.
Correct.
Last time they played, they lost by 3. It was 23-20. Carolina won. Tampa has been a mess. RJ mentioned it, 1-7 in the last 8. What's interesting about Tampa right now is we were having Baker Mayfield MVP conversations early in the season. Felt like every late game situation, he would find a way they would win. Turns out that when they were winning those games, he wasn't turning the ball over. When he doesn't throw a pick, they win. When he does throw a pick, they lose. and he's been throwing picks a lot lately.
They
which
lost
is why
to
they're
Quinn
losing.
Ewers and Miami last week.
Right. So can they figure out? Can he figure? Now everyone's healthy, right? He's got Evans back. He's got McMillan. He's got all his wide receivers back. Bucky's back. Can he find a way to not turn the football over? Because if he can, at home, as bad as it looks, like you would like to believe that they could find. They're a more talented team than Carolina is.
Yes, and they're healthier wide receiver. Although I will say this Ibuka, and remember how great he was for like the first 6-7 weeks of the season? That has really cooled off.
Well, he wasn't. I mean, as good as he is, I don't think he was equipped to all of a sudden be the guy. So you lose Evans, and now he's the guy.
But Godwin
Baker
is
hasn't been the
back,
same.
and Evans is back.
Right, Baker hasn't been the same.
Irving is back.
Baker's not the same quarterback right now. If he's dealing with an injury or whatever he's dealing with, they are though. I just saw the stat this morning. So they lost to Bryce Young early in the year, like I just mentioned, 23-20, just recently. Previous to that, they were 4-0 against Bryce Young. So can they find a way at home now?
I think they can, certainly. But they also find ways
they
to
need
lose.
to. Todd Bowles needs to, because if they lose, this will be another job I think that ends up being open.
Oh, 100%. I mean, they need to win and get help. Otherwise, I think Todd Bowles is out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, RJ.
8 o'clock. Back on ESPN, so you don't have to go anywhere. This is what dreams are made of here. Battle for the top seed in the NFC. Niners, Seahawks. The same scenario actually played out in 2019. Niners won a classic. That was when Dre Greenlaw tackled Jacob Hollister on the 1-inch line. Niners ended up going to the Super Bowl that year. This year, though, you can see why this line is flipped, at least on paper. Seahawks defense, they rank 8th in sacks. They're 5th in pressure. Niners defense, same metrics. They're last in both. Not great. Mentioned the Seahawks and the pressure they generate. Trent Williams does not sound good for him to play. He pulled his hamstring. He's never had a hamstring injury before, so...
It was on the first play of the game he pulled it.
That was on the pick 6. And I guess that's a lesson. If you're a lineman, don't hustle after that play.
No, if you're Trent Williams, don't do anything.
Take a knee.
Let him go.
You're too important.
George Kittle should be back for this game. Seattle, their offensive tackle Charles Cross missed the last couple of games with a hamstring. His status up in the air. He's hoping to be back. Seattle, as I mentioned, line has flipped. They're favored by 1.5 going into Santa Clara.
So you said that we dealt with this in 2019 with that tackle at the 1-yard line. Sam Darnold lived this movie last year where he went into Detroit, win that game, and they're the 1 seed.
How'd it go?
They lost that game, and then he was awful in that playoff game against the Rams. And he has not been good lately. I mean, watching them closely, he was so good earlier in the season. Like, it's very apparent they have one great receiver, and that's about it. I think Charbonnet is the better running back, but this is an offense that, I don't know, they don't look great to me. Their defense is really good, really, really good. But I think if you had to take one of these teams, you'd probably have to go with San Francisco, I would think.
Well, the interesting thing in the stat that RJ brought up, I think, is the most important thing in this game is it that Sam Darnold just struggles with the pressure of the moment, like when the game is of this magnitude, right? I guess it's for the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
Win the division. Like, is that just too much for him, or is it like when you play a defense that has the ability to put pressure on him, is that when he struggles? Because San Francisco's not going to put pressure on him.
Well, it's a bad defense. But it's not like Week 18 last year that was a great Detroit defense either.
No, it wasn't a great defense, but again, so going back to, is it the moment or is it the because this defense is not going? You just watched it against Chicago. I mean, Chicago went up and down the field. Like, this is not. They don't.
Or is it a combination of both?
They don't put pressure on the quarterback. So if he's going to figure it out in a big moment, it would be this spot. The other thing with this is that there's not a hotter offense in the NFL right now than San Francisco's. They rarely punt. Like what
I
they've
think
done.
that punter didn't trot onto the field for weeks.
And I said this before we left. And it's funny. It's funny that we talk about it, and then all of a sudden it becomes a big thing. And I don't want to give us like too much credit, but like the whole idea of who wins the Coach of the Year now, because there's so many candidates with Ben Johnson and Liam Cohen and Vrabel. I might give my vote goes to Kyle Shanahan.
Me too.
I don't know how you don't.
Yeah, but you're biased.
Of course.
I'm not biased.
No, not you.
I was going to say, how is Rick biased?
I didn't say Rick was biased.
Well, that's how it sounded.
Well, no, RJ said me too, and I said, yeah, but you're biased.
Well, he should be Coach of the Year.
It'd be hard pressed not to at this point. I get it's like if you turn a place around, but what Kyle Shanahan's done is sit here with 12 wins, even if they lose. No Warner, no Bosa.
I mean, Jake Tone just looks like a future All-Pro.
Right. I mean, Purdy was out with the toe.
Purdy's playing his best football.
But the one guy that they cannot afford to lose has not been hurt the entirety of the
Purdy
season.
has swag now. Does the Dougie?
He certainly does. Sunday, 1 o'clock, Texans.
They got all those guys Toyotas, too.
Love it.
Texans
How about
host
Dak
the Colts.
Prescott? What a cheapskate.
No.
Well, he got this guy's sunglasses.
Top of the line sunglasses.
Nice
Dave.
sunglasses.
I saw Jordan Love.
And he also gave his lineman
Jordan Love got guys dunks.
Yeah, that's not great.
Oh, my.
That's not a great look. Texans host the Colts.
Joe Burrow got guys fossils.
It's expensive fossils, but I don't know if that's a great look.
I'll tell you right now. I show up and I got a mammoth tusk. We're
come
fighting.
on.
We're
That's a
fighting.
great conversation starter.
John
No.
Winthrop was pumped.
I do not
by
want a
that.
fossil.
I think you spent a ton of money on those fossils.
Right.
As I mentioned.
Those are real woolly mammoth fossils.
They sure are.
No.
Texans and Colts. Indianapolis going
If
to
I'm
start.
going to be a bone, I'd like to be Joe
All
Burrow.
right.
Riley Leonard will start, so the Phillip Rivers experiment is over against that Houston defense. Good luck, Mr. Leonard. D'Amico Ryan said the Texans, since they're playing with the opportunity to win the division, they are playing their guys. Texans can clinch the South with a win and a Jags loss. Houston by 10.5 is your number. By the way, the Jags play the Titans.
So that number opened up at 9.5. It's been bet up to 10.5 now. Indianapolis, boy, they were the darlings of the NFL, and they are now absolutely brutal. They're going to probably wind up with a sub-500 record. I don't think there's a much hotter team than Houston in the NFL right now. I mean, they win every single week. They were 0-3. They're sitting here at 11-5 with a chance to go to 12-5. Stroud is back and healthy. Collins is playing well. Their defense is nothing short of elite. They're very well coached. So that's a real dangerous team right now in Houston.
It's been their defense, though. I mean, you said it.
Oh, yeah, it's carried them, yep.
Right, like their offense looks like it's getting better. Like C.J. Stroud is getting better. They still can't run the football, though. I don't think their offensive line is great. They can't run the football. So that's still, I mean, that still would concern me, but I don't know who wants to go up against that defense.
Nobody.
Jacksonville's gonna win. Both those games are at 1 o'clock.
Of course, yeah.
So the only interesting thing is, like, how do you pull, like, if you're watching that scores, like, at what point do you start pulling guys out of this game?
I think probably 2 touchdowns or more, you start to get your guys out if you're Houston.
Yeah, we can tie those games together. So the Titans and the Jags play. Jags are trying to beat the
Why
Titans.
wouldn't they put the Jaguars game at 4 o'clock?
Maybe.
So at least you now guarantee having Houston having to play a full game.
Yeah. It's a good question. Jags can clinch the 1 and home field advantage with a win, along with losses by Denver and New England. So that's what they're playing for. Jags are favored in their game by 13.5. Packers visit the Vikings. This is not a preseason game, although it may look like one. You got backups all over the place, backup quarterbacks. Packers have clinched the 7 seed. Vikings favored by 7.5.
Not a lot to throw out here. I mean, this
Nothing at all.
It's pretty amazing. Minnesota's 8-8 with a chance to be above 500.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not a lot to discuss in this one.
Browns Bengals 22.
Well, what's amazing though is that quarterback, the quarterback that's playing for the Vikings,
Brosmer
is laying that many points.
I thought McCarthy is going to be back.
There was
just talking about,
it's up in the air.
I saw McCarthy went through some semblance of practice
I
yesterday.
think he did. I think we're.
What are you bringing him back for?
Yeah. I did see that also. There was a early in the week it was assumed Brosmer was going to play, but now McCarthy's maybe inching back, so we'll see who actually plays. Thing to watch with the Browns and Bengals, 22 sacks. That is the number for Myles Garrett. He has one more chance to break the record. He's half a sack behind, so he'll
Did you
get.
see what the Steelers did? It almost felt like they punted on the game to
Just
not let
block
him
him.
get that record.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
Divisional game.
He wasn't happy.
So Garrett will try to do it against Joe Burrow, whom he has sacked 12 times in his career. That's tied for the most Myles Garrett sacks against a single quarterback with Lamar Jackson. Bengals 5-1 against the spread the last 6 games. They're 4-1 against the spread since Burrow returned. Bengals by 7.5 is your number here.
Guess who's taking the Bengals?
Oh yeah,
RJ
there's not a lot to
Pillow.
say. This game stinks. And by the way, for the Giants, that was a huge Browns win last week.
That was gigantic.
Yeah.
Gigantic. Saints and the Fighting Tyler Shucks are in Atlanta to take on Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. Raheem Morris, his future very much in question. That was a great win, as Dave mentioned, that they had over the Rams. Future of several Saints players up in the air. Could be seeing them for the final time, at least in New Orleans. That would be Demario Davis, the former Jet, who's 36 years old. Also 36 is Cam Jordan, and 35-year-old Taysom Hill all have voiding contracts in the offseason. Atlanta favored by 3.5.
The amazing thing about the Falcons is their defense is actually really good, or pretty good, I should say. And offensively, they've been subpar. But I mean, Bijan Robinson is an absolute beast, but the quarterback play hasn't really been that great, and they look to go 8-9 on the season. That might be an attractive job.
Yeah, could be. 4 o'clock slate, Chargers in Denver play Broncos. LA has a chance to go undefeated in the AFC West, first time in franchise history with a win, but Jim Harbaugh is going to leave that up to his backups. Justin Herbert and a bunch of other unnamed starters to this point will not play. Trey Lance will start. Chargers have their playoff spot secured. Seeding still up in the air, but they will go on the road wild card weekend. Broncos can clinch the number 1 seed, home field advantage with a win or losses by the Patriots and Jags. Denver by 12.5 is your number.
Really, really disappointing that the Chargers lost to Houston last week, because if they had won last week, this game would be for everything in the AFC. But this is not a very exciting game because Denver's going to kill them.
Yeah, right. I mean, you saw Justin Herbert a couple different times. I mean, dealing with the hand still, like wincing in pain. Like he could probably use the week off.
He can definitely use the week off, yeah.
Right, but I'm with you. I mean, we both picked that game. I mean, getting down 14 points to Houston's defense is never a great recipe. Interesting little nugget for you guys. I don't know if you guys are thinking about this game. The Denver Broncos are 2-8 against the spread when favored by more than a field goal this season.
Because even when they win, everything is a close game.
And
they barely beat the Chiefs?
Yep.
Last week.
Well, speaking of those Chiefs, they visit the Raiders. Vegas has a top pick as of now. Chiefs could try to ruin that, maybe if they want to, play some more guys off the street.
Possible.
Widely assumed to be Travis Kelce's final game. You also have Geno Smith doubtful, so you could see both Kenny Pickett and Aiden O'Connell. Not just or, could be an and situation. So Pete Carroll, bold strategy to play this out.
It's right out of the Aaron Glenn playbook of you don't want to let them know which quarterback you're going to start.
Yeah,
wow.
Chiefs by 5.5. Rams host the Cardinals. LA might be locked into the 60 before this game even kicks off. Depends how that Niners-Seahawks game goes. So who knows? Maybe they.
Sean McVay did say they've been so bad that he wants to play his guys.
I did see that as well. Rams can get to 5 with a win and a Seahawks win over the Niners. Rams clinch a 6 with a loss or a Niners win.
That 5 is where you want to be if you're not going to win your division.
Of course.
Yep.
You're going to Carolina or Tampa. I guess with the Cards, Jonathan Gannon sounds like he's confident he's coming back, but we shall see. Rams by 7.5 is that number.
I wonder if he gets fired, if he's going to take the bus or if he's going to drive.
Yeah.
And maybe he would take a survey, ask a few people before he decided exactly his method of transportation.
Who took the bus?
Maybe you.
Welcome back. Who drove over here?
Maybe you for the final time. We don't know. Bears have 11 wins. They host the 8-8 Lions. Saw that Dan Campbell said that the Lions need to change their dirty diaper that was the 2025
This
season.
is the sketchiest. This is the sketchiest game of the weekend right here.
Well, I don't think you can take this game.
Sketchiest game of the weekend.
Caleb Williams, 270 yards shy of becoming the first Bears quarterback to do what?
4,000.
Throw for 4,000.
That's right. Chicago, 32 points shy of breaking their single-season franchise record.
So Chicago wins, they get the 2 seed, right?
The Bears can clinch the 2 with a win or an Eagles loss. Chicago can clinch the 3 seed with a loss and an Eagles win. And the Bears are favored by 3.
Okay, here's the interesting thing before you go, Dave.
No, go ahead.
So I was doing a lot of work on this game because this right away this number stood out to me. What's at stake for Chicago? Detroit season's over. Why is it only 3? Not to mention the fact that over the last 5 weeks, Detroit's run defense has given up 5.5 yards a carry. Going up against a Chicago team that can run the hell out of the football. How is it possible that this is only 3? Turns out, Dan Campbell is 8-1 against the spread after a loss as a favorite. So I don't know what that means.
I wonder if some of those are Ben Johnson stats.
Probably.
Like he's gone, so... But yes, there's a lot of those stats floating around.
But this number opened up at 1.5. Like I would have thought it would be a much higher number. Now it's been bet up to 3, but it opened up at almost a pick'em. Explain why that would be the case in this game.
And it's outdoors and it's cold.
Right. And Detroit has nothing to play for, and Chicago can get the 2 seed.
Coming off a loss.
Maybe they don't want Green Bay. I don't know.
Maybe not. Eagles welcome the Commanders to Philly. Laremy Tunsil unlikely to play in this game. What that means is Washington could be down an entire side of the ball. 11 of 22 projected starters for Week 1 likely won't play in this game. Philadelphia planning to sit Jalen Hurts and a bunch of other starters. They get ready for the playoffs. Eagles can clinch the 2 with a win and a Bears loss. Eagles can clinch the 3 with a loss. And if the Bears win, Eagles by 4.5, your number here. And to round out the 4 o'clock slate, Patriots, their 13 wins. They will host the 7-9 Dolphins. Mike McDaniel. I was reading over the weekend, last weekend going into Week 17, that Mike McDaniel, we thought, he's done enough to save his job. Maybe that's maybe not fully true.
Did you see the rumors that if Stefanski were to be out, that the Browns would be lining up to bring in Mike McDaniel?
I did see that as well. I did see that. Patriots slowly getting healthier. They have a chance to still earn the 1 seed, so they're expected to go for it and play some of their guys. They can clinch the 1 and home field with a win and a Broncos loss. Pats by 10.5. And that all
Hold on,
leads
question to you guys.
I like questions.
Question, just because, who knows what's going to happen, but, we all believe that the Patriots are going to win this game, right?
Yep.
Oh, they could, yeah.
With what Stafford just did last week, Is Drake May the MVP?
He might be.
Or
he's
still
the favorite
Stafford?
to win the MVP.
He might be.
Yeah, he's the favorite.
Who's your pick, Rick?
I would still probably lean Stafford, but
I think I would as well. Well, that leads us to the big boy game of the day. That is Sunday Night Football. Winning in for the Steelers or the Ravens. This game's in Pittsburgh. Loser is done. Been a lot of Lamar Jackson drama. He's going to play in this game. A lot of talk what's going on between he and John Harbaugh. TJ Watt's been back at practice with that punctured lung. You'd imagine he's going to find a way to get on the field for this game. Baltimore by 3.5 is your number.
I might be the only person. I have real fatigue of Ravens Steelers. Like, I get it. They have a big rivalry. They don't like each other. Always close games, but I don't know. I wish there was a different Sunday night game. That being said, it is very, very important. Sounds like Lamar is going to play in this game. Baltimore has played good football recently. They got the big win last week against Green Bay with Huntley at quarterback. And
Derrick Henry was a beast.
Oh, my God. What do you have, 4 touchdowns? And Pittsburgh, I mean, what a disgraceful loss last week. All you have to do is beat Cleveland. You win the division. Then you could take this week off and not even have to worry about it, and you lose that game. So you understand why Baltimore is laying 3.5, but these are always tightly contested games.
Always tight games. But, I mean, you saw what the Pittsburgh offense looked. Now, Cleveland's got a good defense.
And no Metcalf in this game.
Right, again. But that was, I mean, you saw what it looked like without Metcalf last week. Right? So, I mean, the Ravens defense, as they've gotten healthier, has gotten better. I don't know what version of Lamar you're going to get. It sounds like, I mean, he's going to play. But if you get that version of Derrick Henry, good luck. Right? Like, I mean, who's slowing down Derrick Henry?
He was awesome last week. Why do they not play him more, run him more? They went a couple weeks ago. They didn't play him the last 12 minutes of the game.
A lot of people have that question.
Actually, I was listening to their offensive coordinator the other day, and he said that last week Derrick Henry was tapping out, and he's like, no, you're going back in. You're not coming out. Get back in the game. We're going to just keep running you.
Yeah, understandable.
And that was Around the League. We've now gone around it. Brought to you by Boost Mobile. Don't overpay. Get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month. Forever, for life, for real. Switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, you may experience slower speeds.
That's really nice, RJ. That's a gorgeous read. All right, let's take a break. Come back to our first frenzy of 2026. 800-919-3776. You know how we run it. Question, rapid fire. Twitter, at Rothenberg ESPN. YouTube, throw it in there. Raymond will bring it to our attention. It's a frenzy. It's the first one of the year. This is the most important frenzy we've had in quite some time. We'll see if you guys can bring your A game. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on those roads this morning. They should be okay. And let's find out. Here's Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning. Good morning, company. Hey, rolling into 2026 with a couple of issues on the roads. We're going to go to Route 1 southbound right before the Morris Goodkind Bridge. It's an accident getting down through Edison. Watch for some slowdowns over on 287 South, exit 1 in Edison with a collision. Stop and go traffic eastbound BQE getting up toward the Brooklyn Bridge. And traffic is moving slowly westbound BQE right into the LIE. Alternate side parking in effect. Sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Listen up, New York. It's football season, and you should be out there enjoying every play, every tailgate, every moment. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. That's where Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain comes in. He's one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and dedicated to getting you back in the game. Here's the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided procedures that get real results. Dr. Shaw treats everything from neck pain, back pain, migraines, nerve pain, and chronic joint pain. And he builds a custom game plan that's right for you. Same day or next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. And yes, most major insurances are accepted. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Go to SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Hi, it's Chuck Devine with SnowCountry.com. Nothing makes a gathering great like Eggland's Best Eggs. They're just so delicious with better nutrition, too. For us, it's eggs any style as long as they're the best. Eggland's Best. Dry and chilly through the weekend means lots of snowmaking, that same snowmaking that got all the trails open nearby in the first place. And snowcats get out with the groomers to make the snow smooth and loose and improving every day at Shawnee and the Poconos. They're on a dozen trails, Mountain Creek, New Jersey on 30 trails. Snow tubing for both those spots and for Camelback, too. Mount Peter and Thunder Ridge, both on 60% of their terrain in southern New York. Wyndham's cranking the snow guns on the west side, and Bel Air's on 90% of their terrain. Gore Mountain and Whiteface, both with 16 miles of groomed, loose, and frozen granular. Jiminy Peak, 26 trails, groomed, loose, and frozen granular in the Berkshires. Stratton on 60 trails, and Killington on 70, riding their gondolas in Vermont.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
It's your last chance to get Disney Plus, Hulu, and the ESPN app for one incredible price. With the ESPN app, you can watch some of football's biggest postseason games, including epic bowl matchups, the College Football Playoff, and NFL Wild Card and Divisional Playoff games. Get it all for $29.99 a month for 12 months. Visit Disney Plus Hulu ESPNBundle.com for details. Ad-supported plan auto-renews at regular price. Currently $35.99 a month. Subject to change unless canceled. Ends January 5th, 2026. Terms apply.
It's time for a frenzy. A football frenzy.
You could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough.
It fires me up, man.
I love it. Say it one more time.
A football frenzy. Any team, any player, any question.
All right, well done so far, Raymond. Rick, you ready for the first frenzy of 2026?
I can't wait. It's the only reason I woke up this morning.
I love it. All right, 800-919-3776 on Twitter, at Rothenberg ESPN. In the YouTube chat, Raymond, he monitors that like you can't even imagine. So there's numerous ways to get involved. No reason to be lazy. Away we go. Dylan, Levittown. Dylan, frenzy, go.
As the NFL regular season concludes, Cuddle, Marry, Trash, which team has had the biggest regression from this coach leaving? Ben Johnson leaving the Lions, Liam Cohen leaving the Bucs, or Kellen Moore leaving the Eagles?
Oh, well, oh boy. See, I think I would trash Kellen Moore because I think they've lost so much on the offensive line, and I would put that as more the reason than Kellen Moore. So I'm going to trash Kellen Moore.
That offense isn't completing passes for full halves.
I understand. But they had some of that last year and the year before, too.
Yeah, but Saquon Barkley was a beast last year.
Well, last year he was. But again, I think that goes back to the offensive line. He's just not a bad running back now. I think the offensive line taking a step back has been the reason for that. So I'm going to trash the Eagles. I'm going to, what was it, Liam Cohen and who was the other one? Ben Johnson.
Yeah. Ben Johnson's the marry.
I'm going to marry Ben Johnson. I'm going to cuddle Liam Cohen.
Duval.
Where are you going with that?
I would probably marry Ben Johnson. I would cuddle Kellen Moore, and I would trash Liam Cohen.
Okay. Let's go to Moose in Queens. Moose, you're on the frenzy.
Bucs defense and special teams stinks too.
the Bucks are not a good football team.
If
Go ahead,
the
Moose.
Giants win this weekend, do you still see them trading out of whatever pick they get to refill key free agent positions, leaving in free agency?
No, I don't think that
you need teams that want to trade up.
You said if they win this weekend?
Yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be a great draft anyway.
If they win this weekend, I don't think the 6th or whatever pick is going to have so much luster to it. If you have the 2nd pick, I believe in that. You have the 6th pick, who's going to even want that pick?
Right. The only reason you say that is because someone's going to trade it for a quarterback.
Exactly that. That's exactly why.
That's assuming that's assuming that Dante Moore comes out.
Right.
It feels like Mendoza's going first.
Mendoza's definitively going first. I would say. Juan B. MD, will the Saints win the NFC South next season?
Will the Saints win the NFC South next season?
I would say no.
Ooh. It's still. I mean, you'd still say that Carolina feels like it's further along than the Saints are right now.
Well, I think Atlanta, it might be the most talented team in that division.
Well, I think it depends on how much you believe who that new head coach is.
I got to tell you, as far as every division is concerned, that might be the one most up for grabs. The NFC South.
Yeah, I mean, look at the division right now, where it's at.
You might have 3 teams at 8-9 this year.
I mean, Tampa's 1-7 in the last 8, and they still have a chance to win the division.
Right, which is just an embarrassment.
All right, let's go. This is supposed to be a frenzy. Let's move here.
All right. Well, don't yell at me. Patty in Schenectady. Patty, you're on the frenzy.
Excluding the winner of Baltimore-Pittsburgh, which QB in the AFC playoff picture do you trust the most, and which do you trust the least?
Who am I excluding?
Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Baltimore. So no Lamar, no Rodgers.
The most, boy. All right. So we're looking at what? We're looking at Trevor Lawrence. We're looking at Herbert. We're looking at Nix.
I trust Josh Allen the most.
So you trust Allen the most, which you'd have to.
Yeah.
And the least.
Oh.
I'm going to say Bo Nix.
I think that's the easier. I mean, I think it's the easiest answer.
All right. Well, I'll go with the easy
one.
one.
Well, I mean, I would say, at this point, I think you'd have to say Justin Herbert with what you've seen playoff-wise.
I trust. The only reason I don't trust Justin Herbert is just because the offensive line is so bad.
Right, but he hasn't been. He threw 4 picks last year in the playoffs.
I understand, but I trust him. I think he's a
I don't
quarterback.
necessarily trust Houston's offense that much.
So you don't trust Stroud? Is he the guy?
No, because he's played good in a couple playoff games.
Trevor Lawrence is playing out of this world right now.
Trevor Lawrence is playing good, but he's not. I'm not. You're asking me right now, Bo. I would say Bo Nix or Justin Herbert, as good as he is, his track record in the playoffs hasn't been good.
Yeah, he has not had a great.
And his offensive line is all banged up.
That's why I would have reservations about him. Raymond, you got a YouTube question?
Jiu-Jitsu Recovery asks, will the Jets have a winning record before 2030?
Come on.
So is it 6, 7, 8, 9?
Yeah, 5 years.
What are we doing?
You know, I don't know.
If the Sabres can turn it around, the Jets could turn. I mean, look, the Sabres can't lose now.
We're back, baby.
The Sabres are rolling.
I don't. You wouldn't bet money on it.
Of course, you wouldn't bet money on it.
Someday.
You have to. Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
If you can't be a winning team by 2030,
yes.
I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Isaac in Brooklyn. Isaac, frenzy, go.
Has the Super Bowl window closed on Dave's sexy Detroit Lions?
No, not yet.
No, I don't think it's closed.
I don't think it's closed yet.
It's getting tight. It's getting tight.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And you're going to start to have the conversation of what is Dan Campbell without Ben Johnson at some point pretty soon.
It's funny because the two situations that they just brought up, we had the Cuddle Mary Trash with the Ben Johnson and Liam Cohen, Liam Cohen.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you could go back. Like if you were making that decision, would you have kept Todd Bowles or fired Todd Bowles and kept Liam Cohen?
Fired Todd Bowles and kept Liam Cohen.
Yeah, right. And then Ben Johnson thing.
Can you do that though?
You could have.
I mean, I guess you can do whatever you want, but realistically, you're going to fire a head coach to keep the assistant? That's almost uncharted territory, no?
I mean, he's been in the building.
I get it.
I mean, you already have your quarterback. He's worked well with Baker Mayfield.
Serge Vival wants to know, who had a better rookie season, Tyler Shuck or Jackson Dart?
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I would agree. Lewis in the Bronx. Lewis, you're on the frenzy.
Yes, if you had to choose, gun to your head, they retired today, and you had to choose one for the Hall of Fame, who would you choose? Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, or DeAndre Hopkins?
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is the definitive Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Definitive Hall of Famer. I don't even think it's close.
Speaking of Hall of Fame, I mean, this could be another year where Eli doesn't get in.
I don't think he's going to get in.
I mean, you got Drew Brees is going in immediately.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get in. I think it's going to take some time. I think he will get in, but I don't think this is the year that he does get in. Neil on Twitter, CMT defense you trust the most in the postseason. Pats, Broncos, Texans.
Texans, Broncos, Pats.
Texans, Broncos, Pats. Agreed. Across the board. All right, there you have it. That's the first frenzy of 2026. That was nice. Let's take a break, and we'll dive back into the NFL. We'll get back into college football as well. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
The Wiz is kicking off the new year with a ton of free winners. Tune into the Fine Line Saturday at 8 a.m. It's a battle for the #1 seed when Seattle takes on San Francisco. Plus, it's do or die for Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Who is going to the playoffs? In basketball, it's a doubleheader at the Garden with St. John's tipping it off, and then the Knicks host the 76ers. Plus, we'll have soccer and hockey winners. Follow The Wiz on Instagram at Joe Wiz Sports. It's the best bet in town. The Fine Line with Joe Wiz, Saturday at 8 a.m. Be ready to win.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So I want to kind of revisit Jordan's list of the potential coaches the Giants might be interested in or interviewing or all that kind of stuff. I have it right in front of me. But before we get to that, you want to inform everyone about the delicious NBA you can get involved with tonight.
Oh, you're going to love this.
Oh, tell me all
about
FanDuel
Friday. I mean, it's Friday. We're back. And so is FanDuel. So FanDuel Friday is turning it up with an NBA happy hour. Every Friday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. FanDuel's dropping limited time specials to get you in the zone. You got boosts, bonuses, and some surprises, all designed to bring that Friday energy. This isn't just another promo. It's your weekly pregame. NBA happy hour every Friday, 6 to 7:30 p.m. only on FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Visit FanDuel.com/local to grab your reward before the clock expires. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions do apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirements, and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with the gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
All right, very well done. So up on ESPN.com, and it just was released earlier this morning, Jordan has his potential Giants head coaching candidates. You ready to run through them?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so former head coaches. Stop if there's someone that really interests you, okay? Of the former head coaches, only one interests me. It's Mike McCarthy, Antonio Pierce, Vance Joseph, and Mike Kafka. Where do you fall on that?
Well, I don't think Kafka can come back.
He can't.
You'd
have a revolt from the fan base.
Yeah, I think that ship has sailed.
Vance Joseph does nothing for me.
Vance Joseph, no. Antonio Pierce is your defensive coordinator. I would think about that. But as far as
I think that'd be fine. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about head coach.
No, I would not hire Antonio Pierce as the head coach.
Agreed. So you agree only Mike McCarthy of that list?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's make our own list off of what Jordan has here. The coordinators. These are interesting. Chris Shula, Rams defensive coordinator. Jesse Minter, Chargers defensive coordinator. Lou Anaromo, what is he, Colts defensive coordinator? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeff Hafley, the Packers defensive coordinator.
That's another one the Giants had a opportunity to go get.
What did you say?
The Giants had an opportunity to hire him. He was fired by the Bengals.
Oh, Anarumo, yes.
Right.
Yes. And he used to work within the Giants organization, and he's a Jersey guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think all those guys are interesting. I wouldn't cross any of those guys off the list.
Hafley's the name you've heard the most.
Yes. Anarumo I've heard quite a bit as well.
Right, but I mean, as far as like the younger, exciting, has been a head coach, not an NFL head coach, but has had head coaching experience. I still get a little concerned with the idea of pairing Jackson Dart with a
defensive-minded head coach.
Yes.
Well, what you're gonna, and it's not going to be the ideal, but what you're going to have happen then is you're going to have to bring in a really good, creative offensive coordinator, who then you'll probably lose if Dart plays really well.
Right, but I don't think it's you're right. I mean, that would be the hope. Like again, like we're going on like what would the best case scenario would be is we hire the head coach, a defensive, if we're going defensive side, and we hire a great offensive coordinator who has tons of success with Jackson Dart, and guess what? Now that guy's going to get hired somewhere else. And he's probably, because he's going to be a head coach, take his quarterback coach with him to be the offensive coordinator. Right? So now I have a completely new offensive coordinator and quarterback coach in Jackson Dart's ear. And let's not pretend like that is seamless. Right? Like we're seeing what happened you brought up Tampa with Liam Cohen. You brought up what happened with Kellen Moore in Philadelphia. You brought up what happened with, no Ben Johnson in Detroit. That's not so simple. Well, it's like, if that happens, great. Then you find someone new. Well, okay. There's no guarantee that new guy's going to have the same success that the old guy had.
But how many of these guys on the list do you look at as really bright offensive minds that you're like, we'll lock in with him, and then away we go? There's a couple. Let's get to the next little junket of guys. Outside chance he has Matt Burke, Clint Kubiak, Cliff Kingsbury, and I don't even know how you say his name, Ejiro Evero?
Yeah, he's the defense coordinator in Carolina.
Right. Apparently he's like a leader among men. Kingsbury and Kubiak I find to be interesting, specifically Kingsbury, because of all the guys that you look at Jackson Dart and kind of compare him to, I think that Jaden Daniels would be a similar comparison.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And Cliff Kingsbury has had
tremendous success with him when he was healthy.
Yeah, and he's had experience as a head coach in the NFL. Good-looking guy. I
don't care about that.
I know that's not important, but there's something to be said about like looking the part. Like he looks the part. He checks the offensive side of the ball. Kubiak as well. Kubiak's
and he's
done
had
a good
some
job
success
in Seattle.
in the NFL as a head coach.
Yeah, listen. I think you need someone that's had success as a head coach. I don't want to keep playing the game where it's like, hey, this guy was a good offensive coordinator, and I just went through the same thing though. Aaron Glenn's never been a head coach. Oh, he can command a room. He's a leader, is he? Are we so sure about that?
Right. When they were 0-7, was he a leader of men and commanding the room?
Right. Just talking about, we had Rich on talking about how, after the game, clearly, because he felt it, he decides he wants to attack their effort. And then watches the tape, not once, but twice, and it wasn't the effort. Well, no, your immediate reaction watching the game and what your heart told you was it was an effort thing. But then you recognize that that's a slippery slope that you're going down. Because it's either
now you're criticizing guys for how much effort they're giving.
Or you're criticizing yourself. It's your job to have the guys ready to play.
Right.
And we want to believe that, you coming back, like it's almost guaranteed you're coming back that your team quit on you. That's the quickest way to get fired.
Yeah, it's not a good look. He's got some wild cards, current NFL head coaches like Kevin Stefanski, Mike Tomlin, John Harbaugh, maybe possibly even Zach Taylor. Tomlin, Harbaugh, for me, no-brainers. I like Stefanski as well. To have had success in Cleveland is not easy to do, and I think he's a very bright offensive mind.
With multiple quarterbacks.
Right, yes.
Yeah, I think that, I know it's not sexy, but if we're taking the coaches that still have jobs out of this equation, right? Like we don't know yet what's going to happen in Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland. I think the safe bet is going with Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, probably is the safest bet. I would agree with that.
He's had success with young quarterbacks. I know he may not be the coach that gets you over the hump to win a Super Bowl, but if you can get me back to just making the playoffs consistently, we can like have that conversation later down the road.
Think of how long it's been since the Giants were consistently good.
The Giants need stability. Jackson Dart needs stability. We don't need to roll the dice on whether or not a guy can be a good head coach. Like some of these guys might have better upside, but you're still risking the fact that they may also have lower floors than Mike McCarthy has.
Right. And in a perfect world, you would like a guy with an offensive background.
Yes.
I would think. All right. So that's the list, and of course, in the next couple of weeks, we'll probably have our answer of who the Giants will actually hire. Let's take a break, come back. Week 8 in the NFL. A lot of games meaningless, a lot of games with a lot of importance, and of course, the college football slate from the last couple of days as well. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Friends, it's football season, the best time of the year. You should be out there tailgating, cheering on your team, and enjoying every Sunday. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. You don't have to live like that. There's help. Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and is dedicated to helping you get back in the game. Here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that deliver real results. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, and sciatica with a plan that's customized for you. Same-day and next-day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is always close. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Visit SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Most major insurances are accepted. That's SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming soon, but your opportunity to be there starts now through an exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card. For a limited time, become a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card holder, and you will be eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more at BofA.com/cardFWC26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. Awards reserved.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for three.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
You put an elf in a video and said it was me.
Hey, it's Rick DiPietro from DiPietro and Rothenberg. Just sitting here with my guy RJ, getting in the Christmas spirit. Made a gingerbread house. He's very helpful. You know those little hands, these tiny little M&Ms.
You're not good guys.
What do you mean not good guys? I didn't do anything.
But the last couple of weeks telling people, I love working with them. They're like family. You're not good guys. Shame on me.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Why am I the bad guy here? I'm just stating the obvious.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
I'm getting shrapnel all over the place here. I've done nothing. I think RJ's full size, and I love every inch of him. So I don't know why I'm getting yelled at.
I love him too.
No,
I do.
No,
I love all of them. Every little inch of them.
You take shot unsolicited shots.
That was one right
RJ.
there.
He loves it.
RJ, you really enjoy when he takes shots at you like this?
I mean, that's his way of communicating affection. I'm not sure I love it, but yeah, I've learned to accept it.
So you're like beaten down?
Listen, I'm happy the hats are out there, and I'm so happy. I hope 700 more come in just today.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Because then he'd have to be like an elf just packaging the hats over at his home.
It's an interesting choice of words.
Yeah, that wasn't. That didn't sound very nice.
What's wrong with an elf?
I mean, we just
You're anti-elf?
this is what got us in trouble in the first place.
No wonder there was a man
in trouble. I didn't get in trouble.
No wonder there was a man blocking your way. You couldn't see to the TV. I understand why now.
That man would have dummied him.
That man cowered when he heard about the feces. I was going to.
They would have taken off his Sketcher. It was probably one of those easy put-on like those slip-on Skechers too, and he would have whacked you right across the face.
Please.
And then hands-free, slip that bad boy right on. The versatility of the Sketcher.
Yeah. I was like, out of the way or feces.
By the way, Team USA announced its Olympic team.
Oh, that's today's show, I heard.
Yes, sir.
We got the whole roster.
Just came out.
No Adam Fox, I assume.
No
Adam
Fox
out. Nope.
No.
Got Werenski, Slavin, Jake Sanderson, Charlie McAvoy, Seth Jones, Quinn Hughes, Noah Hannafin, Brock Faber.
I feel like that could have gone in Sim.
JT Miller and Vinny Trocheck for the Rangers, Jack Hughes from the Devils. Charlie McAvoy, also local flavor. He's from Long Beach.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
USA loaded in net. Loaded.
Well, how many goalies are they going to play?
That's probably, I mean, you like to just play one, but you got Hellebuck, Ottinger, and Swayman.
The hot goalie.
Yeah, I don't know if Hellebuck's going to get the call, though. I think it could end up being Ottinger.
Wow.
Just because of Hellebuck playoff.
What is Olympics? February?
Yeah.
Well, Hellebuck, I mean, even in Four Nations wasn't.
No. And Canada's going with Bennington. Canada's going with Bennington.
Last Rangers game is on the 5th of February, Dave.
5th of February.
And we got the Winter Classic tonight.
That's right.
8 o'clock. So, Raymond, you're
nice.
double dipping tonight, huh?
Double dipping tonight. That's why you may not see me. I know you're going to the Garden, but I may not.
If I go to the game and don't see you, I would be so disappointed.
Listen, I'm going to try, but there's a lot going on.
There's got a lot happening, Dave.
Alex Faust and Dave Starman supposed to have a one-on-one with Gary Bettman. Got to make sure that works well. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I have to do.
He doesn't have time for you.
RJ, did you mention Brock Nelson, too, on the team?
I did not say Brock Nelson.
Yeah,
Brock Nelson.
Yep.
Sully and the players they hit the podium at 5:40. Got to cut all that up. It's a lot to do.
Well, I'm not going to be there at 5:40.
Well, you're not seeing Ray then.
I'm going to be there at 7:30.
Get there nice and early. Get yourself a nice hot dog.
I'll be in the suite.
And a pretzel.
No, I'm not eating that kind of stuff now. I
You
let
gonna say
myself
hi
go
to
on
you gonna
vacation.
say
I got to get
you gonna
right
say
back
hi
to
to
it.
Dawn for me?
What?
You gonna say hi to Dawn for me?
Dawn?
Dawn.
I'm not going to be there.
Dawn.
Dawn is not there.
Dawn is not there?
No, she's out for a little bit.
Oh,
I don't think she likes me anymore.
No,
See Dawn?
saw Dawn.
Wait. Who?
Dawn.
Dawn.
I don't think she likes me.
That's not shocking.
No, it might not be shocking, but it's very upsetting. She's the best. She's the suite attendant for us at the Garden. I've sent her numerous texts recently. Crickets in response.
Maybe she changed her number.
Ray, did she change her number?
She did not change her number.
Yep.
I'll talk to you off the air about this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hates you.
Oh, no.
I promise you she does not hate you.
I think there's a
promise.
chance.
I think she hates
But I texted her yesterday. I said, Happy New Year. And crickets, nothing.
Hates you.
Yep, hates you.
I think so. Get an email. You should have heard Jordan making fun of R.J. Bauer and the Ass Man.
Jordan gets real comfortable. I mean, that's why he showed up to the show today in a tie-dye sweatshirt.
Yeah, and I went after him, and you said nothing.
I didn't say...
It was weird.
He thought it was fashionable.
Okay.
Right. I mean, which could explain why his wife doesn't really like him.
Wow.
I didn't say
is there anybody that you want to take shots at?
That's his words, not mine. His words.
Jordan says his wife doesn't like him?
That's what he's insinuated. Hasn't come out and say
I feel like we've talked about this before, no?
That his wife just doesn't like him?
That's what I mean. That's
can I ask a silly follow-up question?
I don't think that's been worded that way.
It's the sense I get.
Well, can I ask a follow-up question, which may be silly?
Okay.
Please. Well, why are they married then?
Oh, boy.
My demographic, 18 to 24-year-old males, virgins.
Like, if your wife doesn't like you, why would you be married to that person?
Convenience? No? A convenience?
Come on.
Does this thing with she's got a nose thing.
Oh, God. All right. So, you're not a great guy.
She put an elbow pad in that thing.
What? What is wrong with you?
What?
He's a great guy.
I love him.
No.
I love him.
No.
I'll tell you what. I wouldn't have left the studio if he was choking. I would have tried to save him.
Ray, you were there for the choke?
Grassa just left the studio.
Grassa just ran out of the studio.
So it's like you and I spilled the tea.
Well, yeah, because it was. But unlike in my case, it wasn't necessary for Dan to run out of the studio. Jordan had already recovered.
Nope, we're back.
I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary.
I'm back. The fruit juice has brought me back to life.
Dan was gone that entire clip. He was out of the room.
So
he left the studio.
So a guy is choking on air, and Dan decides to up and leave rather
pour
than
some water down your throat.
Help the show.
You okay? Those guys have no. This is not
deeply
good.
concerned
it's
right now.
It's not good.
And right there, he took off.
Well, he left to remedy Jordan's situation. He put the show aside. I think that's admirable.
No, the show must go on, RJ.
Right, but I mean, you could also what about CPR, RJ?
I think we've done the theoretical about like if one of us were to just pass out in studio, like how do you proceed?
You got to wait to a break.
Do you try to help? Do you perform CPR? Do you run out of the room?
RJ,
or do you just do the show as if nothing has happened?
RJ, I'm going mouth to nose resuscitation.
Oh my God!
I think it's probably why he was mad at me. Probably why
that's what I'm doing.
That's probably why he got nasty because Ray and I think he was very upset. Ray and I didn't move a muscle. We just thought, let's let this play out, see where it goes.
You were there for that.
All these other guys had success. If they had success,
had what now?
This was Tuesday.
So you were there.
Yeah, Ray and I just let it play out.
Yeah. So you guys did nothing?
I mean, we kept an eye on the situation.
What's the worst that could happen?
Can I ask a question? So you have two guys that are hosting the show, Grassa, Raanan. Raanan goes down. Raanan's in trouble. Wouldn't it behoove everyone for one of the two of you to go get the water
First
and not
of all,
Grossa to go get the water?
Raanan did not go down. He was sitting in his chair.
Yeah, but he was
alert.
unable to speak.
He was alert. He was speaking. He was talking, saying it's fine.
No, he was handicapped by the situation. He choked on air.
Listen,
troubling.
I thought, let's let it play out. Best case scenario, and this is what happened. He's fine. Worst case scenario for him, he does go down, but who's changing who's going away when there's a man down? Like, we're not going to go to break. This is full wall-to-wall coverage. Raanan down.
And then you
It
got to
doesn't
cover
seem
it.
like you guys handled it very
How long
well.
does he stay down?
I think we handled it perfectly.
I mean, the man snapped out of a stroke on sport. Like he's a
He's gonna
fighter.
fight through it, yeah.
Yeah, he's a battler.
That's exactly what he said.
I'm a fighter. I'm here no matter the highs and lows. I'm here for it all.
He came out of it. At one point during the sports center, you thought it was like a mannequin.
Oh man!
And he
I don't
popped
feel
back
comfortable with this.
And he popped back to life.
Giants
Oh, look, there's
Cowboys,
Jordan
1
again.
o'clock on Sunday. That should be a thriller.
That should be entertaining.
You going to this game, Raymond?
I don't think so.
It's gonna
Even
be. You can't be bothered.
It's
going to
be cold. I'm going to be angry. I've been angry all year. What's the positive? What's the point?
Cowboys win. They get to 500.
Yay.
Dak Prescott throws
Yay.
for the most yards in the NFL this season. First time a Cowboy would ever have accomplished that, and the Cowboys win that game.
I think it'll also be the third time in NFL history where a quarterback leads the league in passing and his defense leads the league in points given up. So it's great. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Well, do you think the Cowboys try to win this game? Or could you see
think
Jerry
they do.
just being evil?
I think they do. As a matter of fact, I do think they win. I do think the game will be closer than people think.
Well, the people think the spread's only 3.5.
Well,
it started at 4.5.
It could come down to a last-second play. How about that? Jackson Dart could have a career game. He could have a career game against that secondary.
Russell Wilson had a career game first time they played.
I'm telling you.
Cowboys.
There's no Trayvon Diggs to pick on, though.
Well, he's with the Packers now.
It's in Green Bay.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Jeff Hafley runs a lot of zone. Good luck. Now you're reunited with Micah. It's all good. Everybody's happy.
Cowboys taking shots at Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons taking shots at the Cowboys.
Because he had shots taken at him.
Which shots did he have taken?
Eberflus was saying some stuff about him.
Eberflus is going to be fired. What does he care?
They actually have Eberflus doing the game from the parking lot on Sunday.
Not far enough.
1 foot out the door?
Not far enough.
They moved him from the sideline to the box, and now he's going to be outside.
Yeah?
Not far enough from the team. Farther
Ray, it's
away.
okay. Ray, it's okay, buddy.
No, it's really not. It's been 30 years. It's not okay.
You're all right.
So the Cowboys have the longest drought of going to the NFC Championship game, and it's not even close.
That's correct. This is my life.
Look at the smile on Dave's face. Dave makes him so happy when he
I
does that.
have nothing. I don't have a smile on my face.
Inside, you're smiling.
I have an interior smile?
Yes.
I have nothing.
I could tell.
My team is 3-13 again.
Yeah. Well, it could be 4. Maybe they beat the Cowboys.
I don't want to beat the Cowboys.
It does beg the question of, would you rather be just perennially bad, terrible team year in, year out? Yeah, maybe you make a run here and there for playoffs. Or would you rather be this team that's always on the cusp, always hovering around 500? Every so often you get a 1, 2, or 3 seed in the NFC, and then you fail miserably, and you continue wasting the primes of really, really good quarterbacks.
I don't think either thing is overly attractive. I mean, the Giants are bad every single year, and
the
they're
Cowboys
just
is
kind
way
of
more
bad.
attractive than what we've been dealing with. I've made the playoffs in 15 years.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah,
I've gone into seasons being completely indifferent to them. They had a 12-win season, and I was completely indifferent because I knew how it was going to end.
Yeah, but at least you won 12 games.
At least you're watchable.
Right. I mean,
it is
what are we talking
watchable.
about?
It's watchable, Ray.
You're the type of person Jerry Jones is selling to. You right there. It's watchable. Let's spend money.
I wouldn't be ecstatic about it, but it's a lot better than what the Giants and the Jets are going through.
Jerry Jones is so happy to hear you say that.
Oh, my God.
So
what a
happy.
ridiculous take by you. You'd rather be the Giants? So it's one thing if you say you're bad.
I didn't
Hang
say
on
that.
a second
I
now.
didn't say that.
It's one thing if you say you're bad, but then you wind up getting all these picks and you hit on them and now you're good. The Giants are bad. They miss on all the picks, and they continue to be bad. How is that better than what you have to endure?
I don't know if you've noticed, we've missed on a lot of picks lately. Our drafting is not as good
Ray,
lately.
when you talk like this, I want to stab you right in the neck.
How's
Thank
Mossy
you.
Smith doing? He's on the Jets. I don't even think he's active right now.
Have you seen my team?
He's on the Jets. He's not active on game day.
Your quarterback
He was a
is
first-round
competent.
pick.
You're the one that sits here all the time telling us how great your quarterback is. His head coach is sitting here telling us, "Oh, we're really good with that, with not having field goals blocked."
quarterback is great. My defense is atrocious, and it's been for years. It's
You're
been
being a
for
baby
years.
right now. You're being a tremendous baby. You are. I'm serious.
At least I'm giving you
it's
something.
unbelievable.
At least I'm giving you something to care about right now.
No, I want to smack you across the face. The way you're acting is ridiculous. Your team is at least functional.
Half the time. Literally half the time.
It's better than none of the time.
I suppose.
I mean, I'm 3-13. I was 5-12. I mean, we won. The last time we won 12 games in a season was 1998.
And you went to an AFC Championship game that year.
Oh, God. Come on, man. How many Super Bowls have you seen your team win?
I've seen 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's never seen his team in a Super Bowl. How are you making this comparison?
I'm just telling you how I feel. I'm not happy where I'm at. Am I supposed to be
I was still playing
thrilled?
in the NHL the last time the Jets made the playoffs.
Am I supposed
you're
to be
not
happy
supposed
with
to
this?
be happy, but you're not in as bad a situation as the Jets or the Giants. Ray, the most excited I get is for the Giants to lose games late in the season.
Well, I can't help you there.
Because you don't have to live that life.
Hopefully the Giants can give you something nice. Listen, it should be a win-win for you because either you lose the game like you want,
right,
or you finally beat Dak Prescott. So it's all good.
No.
It's all good.
No, it's not. You know what? I know what you're doing. And you're not a
good guy. If we were in
guy.
studio right now, we would attack you. As we would tag team you.
You're really not a good guy. Stop with or you get to finally beat Dak Prescott. I don't want to beat Dak.
You haven't beaten him in 10 years.
Let's continue along.
If I was in studio right now, I would use RJ as a weapon against you.
We'd throw RJ into you.
Yeah. We would pick him up like a battering ram.
I just told you why you should feel good.
No, because you're mocking.
You
That
were
wasn't meant to be
mocking
nice.
first.
That wasn't meant to be nice. You snooty little vest you have on today.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, cold outside.
It's cold in here.
I like to rip that vest right off you right now.
I'm sure you would.
Take RJ's little body and throw it at you.
Why did we do the show today?
Because John said everyone was doing
it.
it.
That's another question
We
I
were
can't
lied
answer
to.
for you. I can't
John
answer that
said
question.
Everyone was doing it.
Yeah.
We're going to need you back on Friday. Everyone's doing it.
Yeah, everyone's doing the show. He lied to
Nationwide.
us.
Fun.
You got Pat O'Keefe with Bart coming up next.
Pat's in studio. Just waved hi to him.
Then you got Grassa filling in for Kay. And then you got the Ass Man and Ty Butler filling in for DHR.
That's right.
Because Peter's still on paternity, I think.
Disciple. Thought I had more time to get this fully down the throat.
Oh, my goodness. What were you guys? What kind of show were you guys running while we were
These
gone?
guys were having some fun.
It sounds like a late night show you guys
What
are
did
running.
he start out by saying?
Something in his throat.
Thought I had more time to get this fully down the throat.
But I thought he said like disciple.
Jordan tried to say disciple.
Disciple.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, we missed some stuff.
We really did.
We had groupies.
I'd love to see some ass man groupies.
Ass man groupies?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe that's why he slept in. Maybe he had a
I
couple
just
of
don't think he
groupies
has
over.
ultimate respect for Raanan.
I don't think that's true. I
Then
think
why
he
would he
probably
have slept in?
Well, he did the whole thing. He was looking at studios. Maybe his groupies came by. at late
I
night.
rely on the iPhone alarm to wake me up, and thus I had my phone on the charger. My phone was low. I didn't realize that the charger that I had my iPhone plugged into, the wire was a little faulty, so the phone did not charge, and thus the alarm, which was set for 4:15 a.m., it did not go off.
This is why you need a home phone.
What is the matter with him?
Just get a landline.
What is the matter with him? For someone that never does the morning show, you would have one way to wake up for the morning show?
Some people aren't cut up for the morning show.
Well, clearly the ass man's not cut up for the morning show.
Right. I mean, you got to have multiple alarms. And then you got to have, I got the landline just in case. RJ's got to call me on the landline. I got all sorts of precautions in place.
There's
I'm not
checks
gonna
and
miss this.
balances.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I may fall asleep on the couch in the studio, but that's it.
Well, that's different. That's fine.
I'm there.
Dallas giving 3.5. Number opened at 4.5.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that people are jumping on the Giants bandwagon here.
Well, listen, Dallas' defense isn't very good.
Oh, that's awful.
Right.
Andrew
So-
Thomas not going to play in this game, though?
It doesn't sound like a lot of guys are going to play in this game. But you still have Jackson Dart.
Right.
I would be surprised if Wandell doesn't play. I mean, how was he? He's 8 catches away from 100?
Mm-hmm.
He's
really good, by the way.
Robinson.
Yeah, I'd want to keep him. I would want to keep him. The problem is you're already paying Slayton.
Great.
Right.
Well, I think it's the last year of Slayton, so maybe you could. I don't know what the cap hit is.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, Malik Neighbors, you draft a wide receiver, and then you keep Wandell. That's not bad.
Well, okay. If you have Malik, draft a receiver, Wandale, and Theo Johnson with Scadaboo and Tyrone Tracy,
yeah,
that's legitimately weapons for the Giants. And Jackson Dart, that's legitimately weapons.
Yeah, see, I think that's the thing that pisses me off the most when we start talking about, like, when Mike T or one of these people are like, well, if you had the first pick, you have to think about taking Mendoza and then getting rid of Jackson Dart. Why do we fail to understand that Jackson, like the hand that Jackson Dart has been dealt offensively is right there as the bottom tier of the NFL that he's working with.
And he still has produced well.
Right. I mean, you got no Malik Davis, you got no Scadaboo. He's throwing to Slayton. Wandale's a good receiver, but he's a 3 probably.
He's a really, really good 3 on a good team.
Right. I mean, Theo Johnson shows you like flashes where he can be good, and then he's also dropping passes.
Correct.
Like, he's not throwing to a lot.
No.
And he's still finding a way.
I think he's a terrific quarterback. I've been highly impressed with him. He's the brightest spot of what's been another off season for the Giants.
He re-energized the whole franchise. The second he stepped on the field, you beat the undefeated Chargers team.
Right. And then you smashed the Eagles on a primetime game.
Right, and you scored 30 against Denver until you blew that one.
And you were beating up the Bears also.
Yeah, Brian Dable, man. What's this guy thinking dude? I mean, why would you keep Shane Bowen around for that long?
It makes zero sense, right?
Like, I don't care what. I don't want to be firing through coaches. Well, what do you mean you don't want? Do you like your job or not? You just finally got your quarterback. You think the kid's going to be a stud? Do whatever you can to save your job.
And now you're. I mean, if you had to bet on it, you would bet that Brian Dable will never be a head coach again, right?
He's going to have a lot of success as an offensive coordinator.
He's going to have to go and be an offensive coordinator again and have massive success again in the hopes of getting another job.
The only problem for him is he doesn't get the same benefit that like a Robert Saleh gets. Because you're already hearing Robert Saleh's name being mentioned with what he's doing in San Francisco for another job.
Mm-hmm.
I actually heard it mentioned for the Giants job the other day.
I heard that as well.
By Rossini mentioned that.
Yeah. But Raanan didn't have that on his list.
Right. He gets the benefit of, it's the Jets. No one can succeed with the Jets.
Which is true.
Right, but you don't get that with the Giants. They're not looked at the same way the Jets are, as a dysfunctional mess.
Well, they're not as dysfunctional. They're dysfunctional, but not as dysfunctional. Right. Because we've seen the playoffs over the last decade.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're too similar for your liking. I think that they are. There's a definitely a level of dysfunction surrounding.
I'm not arguing that at all.
But I mean, John Mayer's reputation is much better than Woody Johnson's reputation.
It's not even comparable.
Right.
It's
like,
not even comparable.
Like, there's no articles coming out after a season where Woody Johnson's in the locker room calling the quarterback, telling the quarterback he sucks when the quarterback's playing with broken
or that you're
ribs.
making decisions based on Madden ratings or anything like that.
Yeah, and your kid's making decisions based on Madden ratings.
No. RJ?
Hi.
How you doing?
We're calling people Hassam.
Yeah.
That's close.
Well,
Get in your car,
but not
Hassam.
right.
Not great.
It's unbelievable. I mean, how is it this bad?
We'd
Seriously.
like to have Hassam here. So
I got to listen to Ray. My team
Hassam,
stinks.
get in your car, drive down 95, and come to the New York Jets.
Is Hassam even a name?
I'm sure it is a name.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
Could be.
Thinking is overrated.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? When
wonder why I lash out.
Ray whines and complains, and I, freak out, and Rick freaks out. You're very quiet, aren't you?
RJ is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a silent assassin. Is what he is.
You're very quiet, aren't you?
Because he's nervous about
fancy
the
little
game.
Team.
And he's also nervous about the game this week. I can tell.
He should be nervous.
Yeah. He wants it so bad. He can see it. He can taste it.
Well, I held off from getting to this point all year on purpose because there were so many things that had to happen, and yet here we are.
And here you are.
Just the sea chickens. In front
What a
of me.
celebration this would be. Got a daughter on the way.
And
Niners, one seed in the NFC.
And it's Saturday night.
That's right.
So I might show up at Dave's house. Maybe that'll be the night.
free reign.
If the Niners win, I'd say let's go really tear the town up. You'd be like, no, I can't.
And now that Angel's pregnant, you can shoot the club up whenever you want. I mean, who's better than you?
Stuff you missed, huh?
You got to take advantage, man. I'm telling you.
So, RJ.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Good New Year's?
I mean, I'm trying to stay employed, beyond January 2nd into the new year, but yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Well, we were forced to do the show, so.
So therefore we can do whatever we want.
Forced,
I don't think we were tricked into it. We was
told that the plan was for everyone to do their regular shows today.
Yeah, we were all told that.
It didn't work out that way.
That's what we were told, right?
It didn't work.
As Dave treated this man to delicious chocolate chip pancakes and chocolate milk and toast.
Chocolate milk.
Like
and toast.
He looked at you right in the eyes.
Yeah.
He told you.
Everyone is doing their show.
Everybody.
On the second.
the man attempted to commit carbicide And Dave allowed it. And this is how he treats us.
You know what? I'm too trusting by nature.
Boy.
You lead with trust.
Trusting?
And generosity.
I'm too trusting. I lead with generosity.
Listen,
And trust.
we're out here with people that want to be here. Pat O'Keefe,
That's it.
he wants to be here. Grassa, he wants to be here. Bart Scott, he's here. He wants to be here. I mean, I don't think Bart Scott ever left.
Bart never went on vacation or anything. He was here every day.
Bart worked every day of this little
Bart
journey.
was every
here.
day.
He wants to be
impressive.
here.
He also
No
wants
question,
probably more
Bart.
vacation days during the summer.
Possible.
Save my days.
Save my days up.
RJ?
Hi.
Hi. You want to take us through the Stuff You Missed tour?
Please,
Sure.
for the love of God.
Now,
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it. See ya. Score! Put it in the box.
the you missed.
So, Dave, by the way, you asked about Darius Slayton. He would have a $16 million cap hit if he's released. But you're also on schedule to pay him $16 million next year. So there's really no difference.
Great.
So I imagine he'll be here.
That's another one in the Joe Shane column.
So I imagine he'll be here. That's nice.
You're such a bad. Can we do the picks now?
No, we can't do the picks now.
Some injuries you might want to know about before you make your picks. Lamar Jackson has that back injury. He says he's playing. That must-win game Sunday night against the Steelers.
Tyler Huntley's didn't play bad.
He did not.
He was good.
He did not.
Although the Packers' defense was abysmal. In that
Speaking of the Packers, Jordan Love has officially cleared concussion protocol,
He's not
but
playing, though.
he will sit until the playoffs. George Kittle, that ankle injury will not stop him. He said he is absolutely playing tomorrow against the Seahawks. We mentioned earlier, Chris Olave out the season finale for the Saints. He has a blood clot.
Good for the medical staff figuring that out, too, by the way.
That's great. And Buccaneers got some injuries. Corner Jamel Dean and linebacker Anthony Nelson ruled out for that must-win game versus the Panthers. Also talked about this earlier. Troy Aikman.
Who's out? Tell me who's out.
That would be linebacker Anthony Nelson and corner Jamel Dean out.
It sounds like Tristan Wirfs is playing, though, for Tampa.
It does seem it's trending that way.
Okay.
And we talked about this earlier. Troy Aikman will be advising the Dolphins on their GM search.
Why wouldn't the Cowboys use him to advise in some way?
I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
Oh, wait, because
Troy
the GM is Jerry
Aikman
Jones.
hates Jerry Jones.
Huh.
Hates him.
That's a shame.
That is a shame. What's also a shame is that Lane Kiffin did not watch the football team he put together. That would be Ole Miss. He had a gigantic win over Georgia last night. Great football game on ESPN because he wasn't at the Sugar Bowl. He was at the LSU women's basketball game.
He was with my lady.
He walked out hand in hand with Kim Mulkey.
Oh, Kim.
Boy, those are.
Little,
I mean, if you're,
little minx.
if you're the,
I love Kim Mulkey.
If you're the significant others,
Oh, I love her.
Oh, and Kim Mulkey came out leading the way too. Lane Kiffin was in the trail technique. This is her world.
You imagine if LSU got a hockey team and I was coaching it, I'd be right out there with Kim.
I don't think that I'd trust you to take that job.
Why?
You know, her son is a big-time minor league baseball player.
Yeah. Go Tigers.
Well,
is that a tiger?
Yeah.
Or another type of cat.
A cougar.
Hey, Raymond.
She's a little old. She might be, she's like more like a saber-toothed tiger. A little older.
Sabres are back.
Sabres
are back. A saber-toothed tiger. Sabres are back.
She's 63, by the way. Well, Lane Kiffin didn't bring her any luck because they were 14-0. Now they're 14-1.
They lost.
They lost to Kentucky. Yeah,
that's not great.
Last second buzzer beater.
Nope.
Lane's been very active on social media, too, lately.
Yeah, a little too active, probably. Whit Weeks, by the way, he is the linebacker for LSU. He's the one dating Lane Kiffin's daughter. He's coming back, no surprise, to LSU in 2026. He better stay on good terms.
That could get uncomfortable.
Well, you got to get through the offseason now.
Find yourself in a Doc Rivers situation.
That would be rather awkward if they get to August and things aren't going well. By the way, Ty Simpson, who left Alabama's blowout loss, not a good look for my guy, Kalen DeBoer. He turned out he cracked a rib against Indiana. Oof. So, not good.
I did like his little speech, too. I don't remember the backup's name when he came into the game, though. That was a nice moment.
He wasn't bad, the backup.
No, I thought he looked better than Ty Simpson.
We mentioned JT Miller, Vinny Trocheck for the Rangers, going to be on the Olympic team. Also, Jack Hughes on that U.S. team. Utah Mammoth beat the Islanders 7-2 at UBS last night. Kevin Durant, 22, season high 11 assists. Rockets beat the Nets by 24. Nets actually went 7-4 in December. I mean, it doesn't mean much, but something for them. The MRI on Victor Wembanyama checked out okay. He had that knee scare, hyperextended knee in the tight win over the Knicks on Wednesday. And Venus Williams got a wild card. 45-year-old going to play in her first Australian Open in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's nice. Well done by you. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll make our picks in Week 18, and then, of course, plays of the week. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
How much time, Ray?
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is our favorite. Have a great weekend, by the way, and Happy New Year once again. It's Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Have a fabulous weekend on this Football Friday. Have some nuggets of information for you. Let's go out to 206. It's closed in both directions at Flanders Bartley Road in Mount Olive with a serious accident. Garden State Parkway south by 154 in Clifton, a collision. Route 1 south at Commerce Boulevard in North Brunswick, a crash. Cross Bronx West heavy at Jerome with some ongoing maintenance. Sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
It's your last chance to get Disney Plus, Hulu, and the ESPN app for one incredible price. With the ESPN app, you can watch some of football's biggest postseason games, including epic bowl matchups, the College Football Playoff, and NFL Wild Card and Divisional Playoff games. Get it all for $29.99 a month for 12 months. Visit Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPNBundle.com for details. Ad-supported plan auto-renews at regular price. Currently $35.99 a month. Subject to change unless canceled. Ends January 5th, 2026. Terms apply.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Rick.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
I love the NBA Friday betting. I love it.
Oh, you're going to like it even more now.
Tell me.
All right, so FanDuel Friday's turning it up with NBA Happy Hour, okay? Every Friday from 6 to 7:30 p.m., FanDuel's dropping limited-time specials to get you in the zone. You got boosts, bonuses, and some surprises, all designed to bring that Friday energy. This isn't just another promo. It's your weekly pregame. NBA Happy Hour every Friday, 6 to 7:30 p.m., only on FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Visit FanDuel.com/local to grab your reward before the clock expires. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York, opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions do apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirements, and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
Really nice job. Really well done.
Thank you.
All right, it is now time, Raymond. Fire up the pick segment.
NFL picks.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs and lay the net.
Of DNR.
I am the captain loser of the picks. I don't know why we continue because I've already lost this season. But RJ, if you would give us the
I see what
standings.
you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I got to pull out another stops reverse jinx. I would try to. Dave, you are 4 back of Raymond, who is 23 and 28. He is, I don't know how many. We'll call it a game.
I hate this season. I really do.
We'll call it a game and a half, but Rick has 4 ties. So he's 24, 23, and 4, and then I am 28 and 23. Rick went 1-1-1 last week. Sadly, that was good enough to lead the bunch of us, so he controls the board.
Could you give me this? Can you get what is your record, RJ?
I would be 28 and 23.
Wow, 28, 23.
Plus 5. Season. That's pretty good for this season.
Dave is what?
He is 19 and 32.
Ooh. All right, and I control the board.
I like that you just wanted to hear what Dave was.
Oh no, I had to write it down.
You control.
I like to. It's week 18, man. Well, we only got 3 regular, and then we got, 9 playoff games left?
Yep.
We have 12 picks left. So it boils down to Dave is 4 back of Ray with 12 to pick.
I gotta get hot. What do you think I have to do at a minimum? 8 and 4?
I don't know. It depends on what. I mean,
the way I've been picking,
Ray has not felt great about his picks lately.
The way I've been picking, you may not even need 8 and 4.
All right, so I'm going to do it this way. Since RJ has the lead and is just cooking, 5 games over 500. Rough week last week, 1-2, but before that he had 3-0 sprinkled in there, a bunch of 2-1s. Let's go with RJ's picks first.
All righty. This one was telegraphed.
Niners.
We begin tomorrow evening.
Yep.
I know that many of the Seattle Seahawks were not around. This is not the Pete Carroll-led Seattle team.
Thank God.
Mike McDonald has done a lot, and I think he has 2 losses, I believe, on the road. But I don't care if he's the head coach. I don't care if it's Mike McDonald, Ronald McDonald, Old McDonald.
Norm McDonald.
Going to smash them all.
Wow.
Niners are getting 1.5. This would normally be the kind of line that would draw myself to pick the Seahawks. But Sam Darnold, I'm sorry, buddy. Nice guy. I just
Did you see the lookalike from Sam Darnold the other night?
No.
You didn't see that in the crowd? They pointed him out?
I didn't see it.
No.
I'm just not a believer, so I'll take the Niners with the 1.5.
Oh, what a big night tomorrow night is.
Gigantic night. We'll make my entire weekend. Next, I have one last chance to pick him this season, and I'm not going to pass on that. 4-1 against the spread since he returned to the starting quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes.
I will
this
take.
Is when RJ is in his. This is RJ's cooking when Joe Burrow was cooking.
Yeah.
This is my guy. Last time he was healthy for a season, I won the picks.
Yep.
Coincidence? Coincidence? He missed a ton of time this year, but I'll take the Bengals minus 7.5.
Oh.
And finally, this one I do not feel as great about, but the law of picking this matchup.
He's taking the Bills.
No. Just tells you to take the points, especially when over a field goal. I will take the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
This matchup suggests you just take whoever's getting points, you sit back and you watch, and that's what I will do.
It is a good philosophy.
Pittsburgh plus 3.5.
These games are always close.
Wow. I heard an interesting, who was it? Ray, were you doing the show when that stat came out?
Which one now?
I don't know if you were doing. If it was our show or someone else's show. Ty was doing a show, and they brought that stat out. I think it was
Ty didn't fill in for us.
Nah, Ty didn't do the morning
show. It must have been a different show.
Mm-hmm.
That whenever the Steelers and the Ravens play, to RJ's point, the team that's getting points usually covers.
I think it's at a high 60s percent.
I'm actually surprised the spread's that big.
3.5?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Steelers' offense?
Have you seen the Ravens in general? Like
DK Metcalf? But at least the Ravens' defense is good.
Metcalf 2 games too, huh? Oof.
All right, let's go with Raymond next.
Wonderful. I appreciate that.
Well, I got to be fair to Dave.
Right.
I don't deserve to be treated nicely.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Urinate all over me.
So, Dave, you want me to go Dave next?
No, I'll go next. So I've had this game circled since the schedule was finalized for Week 18. I'm also going to Saturday night. No need to explain. I will go San Francisco as well for the +1.5. Don't worry, guys. That's the only one I agree with for RJ this week.
Nobody's surprised.
We'll go to the Meadowlands. We'll go to MetLife.
Take Dallas, please.
It's Dallas -3.5. I've given you all the reasons why I feel a way about this game. I do think Jackson Dart is going to go off, but I do know Dak Prescott's playing. So which way do I lean?
You're going to go the Cowboys -3.5.
I do believe the Cowboys win the game. And I do believe they cover. It'll be close. It'll be close. There'll probably be a backdoor cover at the end, but I do believe Dallas can cover the 3.5. So go ahead and give me the Cowboys at -3.5. And we'll stay in the fine state of Texas for this one. Colts visiting Houston. Texans defense -10.5 start against Riley Leonard. Yeah, go ahead and give me Houston.
-10.5.
Wow.
Wow, he feels good about these picks. I can hear the confidence in
his
voice.
He's oozing with confidence. Wow. I imagine you're going to have me go next?
You go next, yep.
All right, I'm also going to go Saturday. But much to the chagrin of one RJ Santillo.
Oh, he's taking Seattle.
I'm going to take the team that's going to win the game. Now, last time I took Seattle, they laid 1.5, and they won by 1. So that very well might happen again. But I will take the Seahawks and lay the 1.5. Not because the Niners' offense isn't
Tell people to take out money for this. Go on.
No, I won't do that. 19-32, it's hard to give that message, Ray. But what I will say is I just think from top to bottom, Seattle's the better football team. And I don't trust Sam Darnold, but I do trust Sam Darnold against that defense. That is a bad defense. The Bears went up and down the field. They scored almost at will until that last play of the game. So I'll take Seattle, and I'll lay the 1.5. Atlanta played a good game on Monday night. I know it's a short week, but New Orleans a little banged up. Tyler Shuck has played well, but Atlanta's defense is better than I realized they were. They get to 8-9, and not only that, they might have a little say in this division. I think that's the impetus to put them over the top. I'll take Atlanta, and I'll lay the 3.5. And the next game is actually the game which has no meaning that I actually like the most. I like Minnesota minus the 7.5. Wow. Clayton Tune, I watched this guy play the other night. He should not be playing in the NFL. Sounds to me like J.J. McCarthy's going to play. He practiced in full on Wednesday, Thursday of this week. I'll take the Vikings to get above 500. Their defense gives teams that are good offensively fits. I think they beat up on Green Bay. I'll take the Vikings and lay the 7.5.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, so we got some action. Got Ray and RJ taking the Niners, Dave taking Seattle. Chance to gain a game here. All right, I like that. All right, with my picks, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to go with the Rams, and I'm going to lay the 7.5. After what happened last week, it sounds like Sean McVay was not happy. I'm sure no one in that locker room was happy with how they played, Matthew Stafford in particular. I understand at some point that they could go to Jimmy Garoppolo, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I will lay the 7.5. Rams at home against the Cardinals. That's my first pick. With my second pick, now this is where it gets interesting, boys. I am going to take, RJ, I'm surprised you didn't take this. Last game, potentially, at the stadium, I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills, and I'm going to lay the 6.5.
Wow.
RJ, I'm surprised you didn't take that game.
It's a sound strategy. I liked a few others, but that was my first game out.
I'm surprised that number went down to 6.5, which concerns me a little bit, but I'll get over that. And with my final pick, I had two here, and I told you guys earlier in the show, I kind of leaned. I was leaning towards taking this game, and for whatever reason, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's going to be outdoors. It's cold, and you got a team that's playing for nothing, and you got the Chicago Bears that have everything at stake. It opened up at 1.5. Right? Now, Bears coming off a loss. That doesn't make sense. I know it got bet up to 3. I don't, for whatever reason, that game scares me. So I'm staying away from that one. With my last game, I am going to go with a team that is trying to solidify home field throughout the AFC playoffs and lock up that number 1 seed. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos laying the 12.5 at home against the Chargers. So I got the Rams minus 7.5, Bills minus 6.5, and the Denver Broncos minus 12.5.
All right, you're laying some numbers this weekend. I actually like that Chargers pick. I mean, the Broncos pick. I think they're going to probably win that game comfortably. But I thought they're going to win comfortably against who'd they play last week? They barely won. The Chiefs, right?
Chiefs.
Yeah.
I almost actually took the Chiefs. I actually almost took the Chiefs.
Well, you should have.
I was going to. No, last week. I was going to take the Chiefs this week.
Yeah, the Raiders are going to.
Because the Raiders
lay down even more if that's possible. All right. Let's take a break, come back. Raymond, and this will be new for a lot of us, will play the plays of the week for all of us. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
At 360.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets. So go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
FanDuel Friday is turning it up with NBA Happy Hour. Every Friday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern, FanDuel is dropping limited time specials to get you in the zone. Boost, bonuses, surprises, all designed to bring that Friday energy. This isn't just another promo, it's your weekly pregame NBA Happy Hour every Friday, 6 to 7:30 Eastern, only on FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Every Friday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern, FanDuel is dropping limited time specials to get you in the zone. Boost, bonuses, surprises, all designed to bring that Friday energy. Visit FanDuel.com/local to grab your reward before the clock expires. 21 plus and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirements, and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Getting more as a MyLowe's Pro Rewards member is easier than ever with the Lowe's app. Download it today and earn 500 points the first time you log in. Plus, your digital wallet helps you scan, save, earn, and access what you need to manage it all in one place. Download the Lowe's app and take advantage of your Pro benefits today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid 12/1/25 through 1/7/26. Offer valid for first login per organization only. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Additional restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for more details. Subject to change.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Now, Game Time is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Nets visit the Wizards 7 o'clock tonight. Knicks host the Hawks 7:30. I'll be there. And the Rangers take on the Panthers in the Winter Classic at 8 o'clock at Lone Depot Park in Miami. Nothing screams outdoor hockey like Miami does. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So you listen to the show every day, all day this week, but I did not. So plays of the week for me are going to be new.
Yeah, and listen, I like to pay attention to what's going on.
Well, that's nice.
Still got Ray working. I got to support him.
So of the 20 hours, excluding today's show, how many of those hours would you say you listened to? Or no, I guess 16 hours. How many would you say you listened to?
Probably a couple. I would say probably close to 2 a day. I slept in.
All right, so about 8.
Yeah, probably 8.
All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good listening. Raymond,
hi there.
How you doing?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you and yours as well.
And I can't get out of this vicious cycle either. By the way,
what's that?
Wrong?
This eating cycle I'm in. Can't get out.
You just got to go cold.
Have you been eating all this time?
Oh, dude, I can't. I had pop-up bagel. I can't stop.
Yeah, you're in one, huh?
Oh, it's disgusting.
You'll get out of it.
You got to go cold.
I believe
turkey.
in you.
Just rip the Band-Aid right off.
You know, Cassie keeps making dessert. What am I supposed to
tell her to stop.
I can't. She made pineapple upside down cake the other day. I can't stop.
Well, don't eat it.
It's a sickness.
Throw it away. Throw feces all over it. Then no one will eat it. Ray?
Yeah.
You want to give us the plays of the week?
On that note, I think I have to.
I think so.
Raymond, guess what we're going to get into on the other side?
Are the plays.
I want you to guess. And specifically the
Knicks of the week.
That's right. You're good. You win a prize today.
And plays of the week are, as always, brought to you by ZipRecruiter. Like I said earlier in the show, Jordan Raanan really acclimated himself well because he started Monday. There was no ass man to be found, just Jordan.
Good morning, everybody. This is Jordan Raanan filling in. We're still, it's supposed to be Raanan and Asman, but we're still looking for Jake Asman.
Listen, among the things he did was giving us the recap because you weren't going to do it. We couldn't call you. We couldn't text you, Dave, but he did recap how St. Martin was going for you.
Dave told me he tipped the bartender, bribed the bartender to make sure it stayed on the TV the whole time on this one TV. Almost took out a man because he was standing in his way at one point. And also was not happy with Geno Smith.
And all of those things were 100% true, Dave. We'll get
100% true.
We'll get back to that in a little bit. Eventually, Jake did show up.
I mean, we got to get into the Jets.
Hold on, Jay, guys. You think you could just come in and go straight into the Jets? No, we need
Back to the Giants?
No. Okay, nice try. Way to take control, but it's not going to work here. Okay?
I rely on the iPhone alarm to wake me up, and thus I had my phone on the charger. My phone was low. I didn't realize that the charger that I had my iPhone plugged into, the wire was a little faulty, so the phone did not charge, and thus the alarm, which was set for 4:15 a.m., it did not go off.
And listen, those are the problems. You got to find solutions so that this never happens to Jake again.
Wireless bed shaker. That's what I might do. I might just get the bed shaker.
Yeah, Rick should be proud because Jordan went here.
I'm going to look into this. That and a alarm clock. That
what about
vibrates the bed.
alarm clock vibrator or whatever the heck?
What?
What now?
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
So Jake Asman ordered a vibrator as a result of this. That's basically that's the final result. And you got a vibrator coming, right? Isn't that what we just discussed yesterday?
So he leaned into the vibrator thing. One thing they didn't lean into is the always troubling when the fill-ins are involved, Rule 76.
It's Raanan and sometimes Asman and everybody.
Oh, my
terrible.
God. Hey, can I make a suggestion, please?
Yeah.
Can we just like not do that?
Just not do Rule 76?
Yeah, like let them
just
let them end the show however they want.
They can't handle it, yeah.
They can't handle it.
All right. One thing we also
Why was Jake talking like that?
I don't know. We go through a lot of pronunciation issues on this program. Jordan is no exception.
Wonderkind. See, I'm doing it again. I botched another word here. Wonderkind?
I think it's
Wonderkind.
Yeah, Wonderkind.
Let me ask you, all these other guys that had success, if they had success.
Had what now?
We talked about Jordan almost dying. We got to bring it back.
Whereas when you have Justin Fields with who probably isn't even in that category, and then on top of that,
you all right?
Yeah, I might die here.
I'll pour some water down your throat. You okay?
Those guys have
No, this is not
deeply
good.
concerned
It's
right
not
now.
good.
As you said, Dave.
He choked on air.
Nope, we're back. We're back. We're back.
I don't think it's
We're back.
necessary. I don't
I'm
think
back.
it's necessary.
I'm back. The fruit juice has brought me back to life.
Yeah, the fruit juice brought him back to life, and he's attacking everybody. Nobody's safe. Not the Asmaniacs.
Jake has some people out there that are called Asmaniacs, Jace. I didn't realize that you're that big.
Not his own demographic.
My demographic, 18 to 24-year-old males, virgins.
How do you know they were virgin?
I mean, you can just tell. You're able to recognize the Giants reporter? Like, it's probably the case. Let's be fair.
That's strong.
Ray, it sounds like in that one clip that you had no control of the show.
I had no control.
No control.
Nothing was
Less
happening.
than when we're doing the show?
Thought I had more time to get this fully down the throat.
No, didn't.
Disciple.
Listen.
Sounds like Mad Dog.
Ray, what the hell happened while we were
a lot happened. And again, I wasn't even here Wednesday or Thursday, so I can't give you too much context of what happened there. But I can tell you, you guys made up for not being here the entire week with what you gave us today.
I don't even like the Giants anymore. I think that's the truth.
You didn't say it joking around, though. You said you hate them.
I hate them.
Yeah, they ruined your vacation. This guy ruined your vacation.
But it's like under a deck, like under an overpass. So
how big was the
or
deck?
An awning, whatever. Right?
Like nice big deck or?
Yes, it was a nice big deck. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you don't move to the side, I'm going to throw feces at you. Listen, they're not putting this game on. They got to put this game on. I was like, out of the way or feces. Do they arrest somebody for throwing feces?
Yeah, of course they do.
That's frowned upon?
Yeah, that's frowned upon. I can't sugarcoat this. I'm just going to go right past it. You kind of threatened Geno Smith.
Geno Smith, by the way, he better hope I never see him.
I hope that never is the case, where we have to find out what you would do to him. And what else you guys do? You mock each other. You mock RJ. You mock me. But the winner, as far as that goes today, is Dave just attacking the hat sales.
My hats. I just want to thank everyone that's bought my... I create these in a sweatshop in the back of my home.
That's just the beginning.
And then I have my wife packaging them up. And I'm such a gentleman that I write a beautiful handwritten note and I sign it and I send it out to the people.
Oh, yeah.
And I charge them $40 for a $9 hat.
That was mean.
That actually bothered Cassie when you said that.
I'm sure it did.
She texted
I don't blame her.
She was not happy with that.
She wouldn't be excited about that. But you know who is excited? Because the Sabres are back. It's RJ.
If the Sabres can turn it around, the Jets can turn. Look, the Sabres can't lose now.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, the Sabres, the saber-toothed tigers, other type of tiger.
Go Tigers.
Wow.
Yeah, Rick is all in.
She's like more like a saber-toothed tiger.
Sabres are back.
He's so excited. Those are the plays of the week, powered by ZipRecruiter. When you're hiring, never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter. Try ZipRecruiter for free right now at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
All right, it's nice to be back. Happy New Year, everybody. It's Rule 76.
No excuses, like a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Please, dear God, Giants lose this game on Sunday.
All right, here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
My demographic, 18 to 24-year-old males, virgins.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the